How's yours, Nick?
Welcome to Blue Tinted Glasses, the home of Leicester City talk on YouTube. Fan debates, live watch-alongs, post-match reactions, and all the Foxes banter you could ask for. Subscribe now and see the game through Blue Tinted Glasses.
Just into race clear. He's got Jamie Vardy with him. Jamie Vardy sets off. Jamie Vardy! Pull back here for Tarwood. Oh, he scored! An absolute belter! That is trademark Abdul for Tarwood.
This one into the box. Nugent over the top. Oh, what a goal! David Nugent's just scored a beauty. He's made Forest look like fools.
Premier League champions 2016. The amazing Leicester City.
Good afternoon and welcome back to Blue Tinted Glasses. It is Saturday afternoon, it's a 3 o'clock kickoff and it's time for Match Day Live, the Watchalong Milwall versus Leicester. Hopefully it is a good day, hopefully it's a good Saturday, hopefully we have a good morning Foxes tomorrow morning, but yeah, let's wait and see. Before we get into it all, as always, make sure to hit a like on the video, make sure to hit subscribe as well. We will be here all the way through until post-match where we do the match ratings and get your comments in. Let us know what your score prediction is and we'll bring them up a little bit closer to kickoff. And Neil, what's going on, mate? How's things with you?
Yeah, all good. Haven't had much sleep. I wonder why. I might be playing any video games or anything like that. I'm always ready to go.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I woke up this morning, mate, and I was on it all morning. Luke, Leicester City down under, mate. What's going on? How are you?
I'm all right, mate. How are you?
All good, mate. You look a bit tired, mate. You had a bad night's sleep as well? You ain't been playing FM. What have you been up to?
I've been bit of this and bit of that. I've been gaming as well. Too late.
Yeah. You made it sound very suspicious there, mate. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Okay. I won't ask no more questions. Doc, I know you've been playing a lot of FM as well, mate. How are you?
Oof, I'm doing good. I just got my youth intake with Leicester, a brilliant wonder kid. And I mean, on my save, I'm hearing people are not playing their wonder kids. Leicester got at least 3 of them that I'm playing in my starting 11, and I'm top of the league. Monga is insane. Lewis Page is insane, and Ben Nelson, all 3 starting for me every game. Jake Evans off the bench too. He scored 2 against Leeds when we were down to 10 men. Like the kids are class, and I mean even better Luca could get minutes too, to be honest. So I mean they've done Leicester dirty with the dead. We're in big issues in FM, right? Real life as well, but it kind of reminds you there is light at the end of the tunnel because we have such a good academy, and man, those wonder kids we have in FM this year. Whew.
Yeah, they're crazy. Right, let's see the comments here. Already we've got the negative comments from Lucas. He wants a Luco, Evans and Page all to play. You're crazy, mate. You're crazy. There's no manager in the world other than Doc on FM that's going to do that.
But I can make it work.
Neil says, afternoon, guys. Ready for another game? Come on, you Foxes. Daz, afternoon all. Zahir, who I think is Zach, he says Honkers FC is going to play today. Another game with IU starting up top. Thorbane says Dwinstone, after that shabby lineup the other day, playing players out of position, better lineup today. See how it goes. Yeah, it's a strong lineup today, in my opinion. But let's talk about the lineup and let's bring it up. So I'll come to you first, Anil. What do you make to the lineup that is on screen right now, mate?
I'm scared, to be honest with you. I don't know about you. The first thing I looked at when the lineup came up is Luke Thomas in the team? He is in the team. I got bad flashbacks from an FA Cup game we played against Milwall, also at the Den, where Ben Chilwell was playing and they bullied the shit out of him and they won that game. And I'm wondering if there will be a repeat of that. I think Okoli's in the team to deal with Ivanovic, who's a very good striker, very physical, but he did lose a lot of his aerials last time he was there. What I would say, Locks, though, is I think on paper, that is probably our strongest team. Like, it's got the best midfield 3 there. But I don't know. Let me ask you a question, Locks. What is the definition of insanity?
Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. But this is different, right? This is different to the last game, of course, because we now have our best midfield 3, which I still think is the best midfield 3 in the league, and that is Jordan James, Harry Winks, and Aaron Ramsey. And yeah, I for me, the only thing I'm really disappointed if we were going with the same formation, I think you're right. This is the strongest 11. Although after the second half performance against Hull, I think we were all pretty much in agreement that we would like to see maybe a back three from the start of the game potentially, because we saw how well that worked. When I heard Okoli was coming into the team, I thought maybe we're going to get that, but obviously not. Thomas is still there, unless he's going to play Thomas as a left centre back. I hope that's not the case.
That first half against Portsmouth was the best we've been all season, but the second half was poor. So on paper, if we play like that, we should win the game. But we'll get to score predictions later in the show, but I'm still nervous looking at that, to be honest with you.
Luke, let me come to you next, mate. Again, I'll bring the lineup up. What are your thoughts on this, mate?
Same thing as Anil. Looked for Luke Thomas to start. If we lose this game and it's anything to do with predictable coming down that left-hand side, being exploited with Luke Thomas, I'm going to start. Not saying Marty out, but I will go back to my point at the start of the season where I said it would be stupid to get another manager out now and bring someone else and another change of styles. I don't think we're getting promoted now, but let's say hypothetically we did. If he's going to keep doing retarded shit like this, he's not going to bode well with me, and fans will start to turn. Because, hey, listen, everyone's saying that Aluko may not be ready yet. You can make a case, yeah, sure, maybe not for the other players that you mentioned before. But what's the definition of insanity? What do you say? Yeah, if you're old enough, you're good enough. Well, guess what? Fucking Luke Thomas is 24, cunt, and he's never going to be fucking good enough unless he's playing Liverpool.
If you're old enough, you're good enough. I don't think I've heard that before, Luke. I think it's the other way around. Yeah. If you're good enough, you're old enough, mate. Don't want more pensioners to be playing.
Maybe that's where Marty's got the wrong thing, because he's
also turned it around. If you're old enough, you're good enough.
Everyone understood what I meant. The point is fucking this, bro. He's 24 years old, bro, and he's never going to cut it unless he's playing on fucking Mo Salah, yeah? Why are we playing him? It's completely redundant. One time this fucking season, have you said Luke Thomas had a good game? No, it's Luke Thomas didn't do something shit. That's the definition of a good Luke Thomas game. For fuck's sakes, man. What are we doing, bro? It's pissed me off already. Look at this guy.
The least surprising thing I've heard all morning, by the way, or all day, I just saw somebody say on the club's official broadcasting, apparently they were glazing Luke Thomas, which is just ridiculous.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, go on, Doug. What do you make to the lineup, mate?
I mean, I'll echo the same sentiment we've already seen, right? But I'll add to that to say it's even worse to not have a backup left back, right? Because if he is in the mud, we have no one to come on. Not a Luko, not VK. I mean, you could play fast at left back if you really want, but that's not right, the replacement. So I'm a bit worried that if Luke Thomas, which we expect will get skinned a few times, there is no other choice. Like, there is no optimal replacement for him on the bench, which I think is even worse when you then look at both Daka and Carranza being available on the bench. So, like, just take one of those strikers out and put a left back in case he gets destroyed.
Neil says here, Thomas is a big no. Ayew not a striker. I'd have tried Carranza up top again and Victor or Luka in left back. Agree on the midfield, strong for sure, especially with Ricky dropping in 3-1 to Millwall, says Neil.
Can I just jump into what Doug said, though? That's actually a very good point. Now, I didn't notice that initially. If you look at that bench says he will go to 3-5-2 if things don't work out, because he hasn't got a left back. He hasn't really, and he's got two strikers on the bench as well. And he's got Silko Thomas and he's got Mavadidi on there. So that's exactly what he's going to do if we go that way. So that makes me feel a little bit less bad because, I think what I will say about Marty, just to give him a bit of credit, is that I think he beat Milwall a few times, and being in charge of QPR, he knows the type of match that it is down at the Den, right? This is like a proper championship match when you play Milwall down there. It isn't necessarily about being technically good. You just got to grind it out, right? That's again why I have reservations. So that's a very good observation there. That clearly I can see that this FM 26 is getting dark.
There is a reason I'm top of my table, right? Without spending a single penny. And I will say, one of the first things I actually did was selling Luke Thomas. 15 million euros. Easy.
Yeah.
But that's how you know it's a game and not real life. There's no one paying that amount of money.
I'm pretty sure John Ratkin could just ask, what is it called, intermediaries or whatever, to find someone who could pay 50 million euros for that donkey. But sadly not.
Coventry are now 11 points ahead of us.
But
they're just running
really
away
true,
with it.
though, because that will change in 4 minutes when we get another point if we draw this game. If
we get another point. I love how you said a point. I love how you said a point, not 3 points. Let me ask you this, Anil. Sorry, Luke. Let me come to Luke first. Luke, I mean, are you up top? And somebody mentioned it in the comments about Carranza. They wish that Carranza was given another chance. I mean, for me, Luke, I still stand by that Ayew is our best option up front. From what we've seen of Dak and what we've seen of Carranza, I still think Ayew is the best option there. But I don't know what your thoughts are on that.
I want to argue with you, but I can't, mate. The only positive thing I can say about Carranza, I think his positioning's better than the other two, but what he does of it is more poor than both of them. I think that's a fair assessment. I think Daka presses, does absolutely nothing with it, has touch of a donkey and everything else with it. Very slow. Link-up play's not as good as everyone makes it out to be, but I think hopefully Ramsey can do a lot of the legwork for him. I just think that there's not really much to debate about. They're all three of them are not really out-and-out proper strikers. They have one goal between them. The real conversation, in my opinion, should be we should just scrap fullbacks altogether because it's just not working. It just isn't. Thomas ain't good enough. Victor hasn't, sure, fair enough, he hasn't had a run of games yet, but when we've seen him come off the bench, he's just as bad as Luke Thomas.
Well, what I will say is...
I'm not rage
no, but I totally get that point. But what I just think is a bit weird as well with the fact that he's now completely dropped him again is the guy had no preseason out after 45 against Portsmouth. Like, even if it is just for 30 minutes for the first 3-4 weeks. Like, he hasn't had a chance to even come up to sharpness, right? He's not fully fit, which I think we had, like, even if I agree, I don't think any of our left backs are optimal. I think Luke has a lot of potential, but, definitely not a star championship player yet. Why do you not give them the chance to build up that fitness for VK, in his case, at the very least, to see if he can, at the minimum, be better than Luke Thomas? Because he's gotten 45 minutes here, 30 minutes there, but not enough to really get into a good flow of things, but... yeah, we'll see what happens. Hopefully Monka pulls some magic out like he does on FM and bangs one top bins.
I know some people have already put them in, but everybody in the chat now start to put your score predictions in so I can bring them up on screen. I'm going to come to a 0 first this time. Go on, Anil. Give me a prediction, mate.
2-0 Millwall.
Wow!
Fuck you,
hell,
man. Kick him, ban him, sack.
I hope I'm wrong, but I don't feel good about this game.
Let me ask, Luke, you next, mate.
I'm going to go 2-2, and I'm going to say now that Mavididi is going to break his drought and score today.
Okay, lovely stuff. Doc, what are you going with, mate?
3-1. We need a win. We need a response. We're going to get it here. It's going to be hard work. It's going to be determination. A clearance off the line from Hamza late on, and then a late 3-1 goal. And I believe that Jordan Ayew will score today, and he'll start twerking on stage, showing his big fat butt while he's winning so many free kicks.
Yeah, I just hope that Aaron Ramsey is as cracked in this game as he is in FM.
Aaron Ramsey's got 17 goals, and I'm in early March in my save. 17 goals from attacking midfield and like 8 assists. But sadly, I'm not going to be spending that much money on him because I can't afford it. The club is in 170 million euros of debt when you start the save, which is crazy. I wonder if that's how it is in real life too. I know we've taken out a lot of loans with Macquarie Bank, right? So
I don't think
it's too unrealistic. But I don't think it's too unrealistic because think about how much money we've taken out. Not that we will pay them off because we know the money will be going like from installments. We've mortgaged a lot of the transfer fees, right? So I think there is definitely a big debt in there, but I don't think it's bad debt, right? Because the debt will be paid by the incoming installments of the transfer fees.
You guys are fucked, bro, blurring the lines of a fucking video game. In real life, you guys have obviously been playing so much of this game. I feel like I'm missing out now.
Don't worry. I know Luke plays Luke sits at home in some fucking medieval
Candy
No. Luke plays some medieval game. He sits at home in medieval fucking armor playing his game.
On the throne. Sitting on the throne with his PlayStation 5 pad, yeah.
Yeah. Right. Fuck you all. I'm going positive. I'm going 3-0 win.
I said 3-1.
3-0. Clean sheet.
Okay.
3-0 win.
Clean sheet. Jakob's the largest man of the match. Alex Neil, seen him in the Sun Until I Die documentary. Horrible tactical manager. We must batter him.
Yeah. We're not using Fossa. We're not using dodgy shit Russian site today, mate. We're using Fox's hub. So Cedric 5-1 to the Foxes. Drift Awake 2-1 Millwall. Ian is saying 2-1 Leicester. 2-2 says Ethan. Tom is saying 3-0.
Go on.
Leicester. 2-2 says Blaze. 2-1 Foxes says Kingdom. Doms. Yeah. And so let's get the clock ready here.
Who the fuck is that striker for Milwall? He looks like a proper shithouse. Number 24.
Okay, we are underway. You can sync up your clock with using our clock here. As always, no spoiling anything in the chat. If you do, you are going to be timed out. Just wait for us to react.
Yeah, Luke will come to your house and he'll find you.
Yeah, that pissed me off today.
JC Wright, hey guys, watching from Cyprus, 1-0 City. There we go. In the pink kit today, if anybody wanted to know.
Worst possible ground you could pick to wear a pink kit, to be honest with you.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
They're already looking for reasons to start on you.
I think we're all okay with this, lads. Does anybody disagree with this decision from Marty?
Okay with it. I don't think he's going to be a revelation, but at least he's going to show the sire in defense, right? And 100% effort.
Yeah. Doc, you all right with the audio on the street on the game? Is it all right?
Yeah. It's not too loud.
Yeah.
It's so weird, the audio balancing sometimes. Like, this is perfect level for me.
Yeah, it's the slightest bit and it's blaring.
Yeah.
It's difficult to get it. I don't know if anyone else has had trouble with the Fox's Hub, but lots of other. I thought it was just my internet last week, but everyone was complaining. I looked online too with the quality of the stream from Fox's Hub. Thank you so much, Leicester. $50 a month to get fucking 2006.
Have you not just paid for the whole year, man?
No, I was a little bit of a penny pincher with it, but I probably should have.
I mean, you haven't done the calculations. I could do that. I study economics.
Here he goes. Economic Doc's back. Leicester need to win as Coventry and possibly Middlesbrough might start to run away with the two. I don't think many of us are expecting automatics anyway, Michael.
That looks gone already, to be honest.
That's the first time in a long time.
Oh, go on. Nice little fake. Go on.
Yes,
go on, JJ. Go on. That has to be something, no? Oh, for Tom. Go on. Oh, someone get on the end of it. Play it to Manga.
That was good play by Ramsey, surging through.
That all came from a short pass for the first time in a long time to Winks and down the middle and then back again to the keeper. Yeah. We haven't seen that since last championship season.
He let it go as well. That was good.
What is that? No. I think that's wrong. No, that was a Milwall player who headed it down, wasn't it?
That was decent.
Cool.
Yeah, good start.
I'll send that clip to you later, Anil, for the analysis.
But that was a nice fake from Ayo as well, because he looked like he was coming short to get it, but he let it go through.
Marty's in his big jacket. What's the drip? What's the drip check? And Luke, what are you saying?
He's not dripping today, man. He's not dripping.
He looks cold. He looks very cold.
Shoes.
The shoes will not save that outfit, man.
I don't know. I think the shoes ruined it last time. It's not his bet.
Yeah, but his outfit last time was shocking as well, man. He's not got the drip.
Yeah, it was. His shoes really.
That outfit last time round deserved to lose.
He's just fucking skinned him.
Oh, go on for Towel, man.
On.
Yeah, the top was a bit heavy, but he's getting dragged so much.
Started on the front foot. I like that. We haven't started this aggressive in quite a long time.
I like how eager we are again, right?
Yeah.
Just bringing it back.
Fucking fold that.
No, but even if you do that, that's fine. Let him know you're there, right? I will be pressing you.
I like it.
Yeah, exactly. First 5 minutes, just set your stall out.
Exactly.
Yeah, make them always check their shoulder an extra time, right? Or be a bit more worried on the ball. Make them sweat. Make them shit themselves on the pitch, man. Is that not Gary? Who was it that did that? Gary Lineker or something, right?
What? Oh, shit himself on the pitch. Yeah. I was going to ask. Let me see.
Can you guys not hear me in the chat as well?
It's like quieter than Anil and Doc for me.
I hear you perfectly
it's the same
fine.
As I fucking always, bro. Fucking gut.
I think it's just a setting in your control panel, Luke, that you can adjust it.
Luke, you're legit the same audio level for me as Anil or Lux. I don't have any issue with your audio level.
Okay.
So I don't know what it is. Maybe my headset is just so good.
Doc sacked. Come on. Luke, it's all good. It's not a big problem, Luke. It's just a little bit of a drop
back out.
off,
I don't know what to do, boys.
No, Luke, it's all right. Yeah, it's all right, man. Don't worry about it. A little quiet. Sorry, not that one. Where was the comment I was going to bring it? There we go. Hate to say it, but Hamza is absolutely coming on Ricky P not playing a full 90. Yeah, I mean, he gets managed, doesn't he? This Ballow's good, by the way. The left winger for Millwall. He's good. Is he not offside? No? Okay. Go on, Aye. What you got in your locker? Play it back. That'll do.
Hold the ball a bit. No need to worry. Gotta stamp your authority in the game as well. Not just some nice passing drills. Play it out to Ricardo, no?
Luke has a comment here. Bob and Fox. I don't mind Luke being quieter.
Oh, JJ, man. He works so hard,
Lovely.
that boy.
You guys, how come you haven't got JJ in your team? He's probably my most consistent.
Because Lewis Page is doing better as my midfielder on challenge runs. He's always like, he plays, I rotate him. I give him minutes. He's just not smurfing as hard. Yeah, nice.
That's good, man. They can't get out already, Millwall, in their own
I'll say, so far, and I'm gonna jinx this, but Caleb, he Cody looks a bit more assured when he's on the ball.
Yeah.
Last
His
time we saw
passing's
him.
like crap today.
Like, but the thing
Sometimes
is,
you can't make
back in the day, he just
you know,
looked nervous as well. He just doesn't ooze
Yeah.
nervousness on the ball this time around. But speaking
Still
of
though,
nervous,
Ben Nelson not in the squad again. Weird.
yeah, that's
man.
disappointing.
I go further now. I keep saying it. I think it's just weird that he's not in squads at all.
And yeah, I'll tell you what is a little bit weird. Victor is like every other week he's in the squad. Like he misses a game and
that's a
go
good
on.
ball. That's what we want into
Ramsey.
the space. Go on, cross it.
Oh, no one's there.
That's good though. This is great for first 6 minutes. I'd say we've already had two really good.
And remember that chance as well, because that's a big chance if anyone is there, but it doesn't convert to much XG when you read the stats at half time, or doesn't test the keeper. But all that takes is one more touch from someone making that run.
irony
and it's a
is
goal.
he crossed it, but you kind of want him on the end of the cross.
Yeah, but that's something you have to adapt to, right? Then the other midfielder has to make that run at the back post, and where Ayew positions himself.
No, there were runs coming in there. as well.
It's a pattern my players start do a lot in FM as well. You know, Ramsey's a channel midfielder on attack. He'll be making that run.
We got a score though because we're well on top here.
Yeah, gotta get something out of our good periods, right? We struggled too much with that. We've had a lot of good periods, I want to say, this season. We've had a lot of bad ones too, but we just don't gain as much from our goods as we do.
Yeah, no, this is
lose from
great.
our
Look
bad.
at that, brilliant.
Great ball as well.
in there
Into the space
behind.
again from to Ramsey. Find someone in the box this time. Plays it back to Munger. Go on. Tries to beat this man. Wins
All
the
right,
corner. We take that.
Wrexham are 1-0 up. Who are they against?
They are against my demons. Nah, they're playing Middlesbrough.
Middlesbrough.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I mean, Borough.
Go on. Come on then, lads. Ayew, get your bold ass head on the ball, buddy.
Well, I'm glad that we don't see Ayew taking the corners.
Yeah, thank fucking
I've
JJ.
seen it so often. JJ's taking the corner and it's not actually properly in the.
Dude, JJ's face actually looks like a regen in FM.
Play-Doh.
I mean, that
Luke
should
calls
be
him Play-Doh head, isn't it?
Yeah.
Play-Doh head. JJ.
That's because he hasn't seen the new FM regens, man. But he's an FM regen.
Yeah, they're so bad. Did you hear the reason, by the way, lads? Did you hear the reason for why they look?
Oh, look at this!
Got here.
These patterns, and then play it wide again. Yeah, that's what we want to see. Beat your man.
But now Ayew
And
needs
no
to
one's
get in the box. Now he needs to get in.
But are you still offering a passing option, which that's not his job at that point? That should be Ramsey, and Ramsey getting that, and maybe even JJ.
He's been
something like
excellent
that.
so far. Ramsey's everywhere.
Yeah. Go low, yeah, and then you play wide. You have space.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
No, it wasn't the worst. Bit bold though for him to go for a shot, but look at that!
What a ball!
Unlucky.
Look at JJ, just like a little fly, a little pest.
Nice.
I was going to say the
Together.
reason why the faces, the regen faces look like that is because they did it so that the face in the UI matches the face in game. Like, as in the model is so stupid.
Which I think is
What
so
a
dumb.
stupid thing to do.
Because
I
Yannick
think-
Vestergaard is bald in my save, man. And I had a game where Harry Winks was black.
Go on, have a go. Have a go.
Shoot!
Oh, unlucky.
Honestly, they should just be using like OpenAI or ChatGPT to make realistic human-looking faces. It'd make the quality of the game look so much better.
Oh, that's a weird one from Ayew there. Go on, press him. That's fine. That's
Good.
fine.
Doesn't matter if it's a foul.
It's, not a car. It's okay.
I mean, yeah, we should be one up here.
Yeah, we should on this period we should be gaining something for him, right? We should be gaining a goal.
100%.
Oh, is
And-
Kate not at the game? She must be, right?
No, she's not today. She's not today.
Oh,
She's
wow,
watching.
okay.
Yeah.
Leicester again, ole.
Yeah, Kate is too superior to go down to the den.
Wigston Fox,
Don't blame
this is
her.
this is your final warning, Wigston Fox. This is a timeout offence. Please don't do it again. And even though there was no goal, Just saying that isn't very nice because it makes us see it. So yeah, please don't. But no, yeah, this was the thing. I was thinking. Oh, hello.
Let's see. Luke Thomas in his first
You
duel.
kicked on the quickest of death there, Locks.
What's Thomas doing?
Nothing. It's just he's just a ragdoll when he comes to defending. Even Monga is pressing more intently or like more willing to go into the duels. Nice block.
What happened there? Goal kick.
Yeah, nice. Well done. I think Wings has gotten more active in defense as well. He seems like to be stepping up his game. I'm not gonna lie. Like making that tracking run, making sure it's covered. Old Wings wouldn't do that.
Can I can I just say, like, I was looking through X in the week, and it just made me realize how clapped our fan base really is. So, like, you know, obviously at the minute there's just this whole talking point about, oh, Marty needs to play more of the youth, and he needs to play the players that want to be here.
Hold on. Nice save, Jakob.
Great save.
What happened there? Well, how did we?
Yeah,
we
no
had
one
the goal
knows. That was a
kick.
replay. They just had the ball after
Yannick
the
got
goal
in
kick.
as well. I think Yannick did pretty well there as well, to be fair. Let's see a replay, hopefully. Oh, it didn't. Where did we lose
They
it?
just had the ball as soon as the replay started.
It might have been
What the fuck
Thomas. I
happened?
think it might have been Thomas.
It was from the left side. Might have been Thomas, yeah.
Let's see it in this corner.
Stunned though, we're completely on top of the game, and now just some bozo moments. Got some
But
defending
yeah,
to do.
I saw a post saying, don't play Winks. He pulls out of tackles. That's what I saw. But then somebody
Last
replied and
season
said,
that was true, but it's not been true since the transfer window.
well, then Anil, someone replied and said, who do you propose plays ahead of him? And the guy replied, Samare. I'm like, what? What is like, I was waiting to hear, like, fucking, you know, like Lewis Page or something. And he went, Samare. I'm like, what are you...
Let's see goal kick now. How do we build out of this?
There was
Right,
twice
so-
that he was fucking busting a gut to putting in a sliding challenge, Harry Winks.
Yes.
He was absolutely knackered.
Yeah.
Brain dead comment.
Yeah, that second half was, good. It was good from Winks. Oh, Ramsey nearly won it there.
That was
What's the
Winks.
initiative here, though? It's a bit frustrating. We're excellent.
They
that
go
first 10
wide.
minutes.
Obviously, they look to hit us down to the left-hand side. Okay, he got out-auraed by Luke Thomas.
Said, Foster
I
said,
mean-
I've stopped checking RX after fans celebrated Thomas extension. Yeah, that's crazy.
I just don't look at Twitter, at like what the fans say on Twitter anymore, man.
Yeah, I
think-
try not to either.
Like, the thing is, like,
I deleted it.
yeah, we've been poor for this long period. We should have gotten more wins. Like, we've been shit in second halves, throwing away leads. And it's depressing, but I just don't want to go on Twitter and be even more depressed by how many shit takes I see in our fan base. That's a free kick. Well held by Ayu.
Take it quick.
Come on,
No.
man.
That's definitely something you notice under Marty's. He's been instructs them to take quick free kicks.
Yeah. I do like it. Well, bit heavy touch from Ayu, but we make it work.
Man, it's pretty good,
Played
man.
wide.
Look at this. That was lovely.
And now someone needs to come assist him, though, so he's not
he's
fully
1-1
alone.
as
That will be
well, thanks,
JJ,
yeah.
who's making the run, but won't release that much tension. Could look for Ramsey there, but will be blocked.
I suppose the question here is,
Nice.
Nice.
go on, Abdul.
Cut inside and shoot. That's a
That'll
great
do.
cross. That was
Yeah.
a brilliant cross, actually. Nice curve on it as well.
No, this is good. This is how we played in the first half against Portsmouth. So I think the big thing is, though, is just can we keep the intensity up the whole game, or at least for 60 rather than 45?
I feel like if we go to half time 1-0 up or 0-0 after this performance, like if we continue to do this for 30 more minutes, we'll be shitting ourselves because we know, we could throw this away. We're gonna start playing like fucking donkeys for 45 and eventually give away a goal. So I want a good, confident first half here.
This style of play, like I say, has been used throughout the years by a lot of successful teams. And what you do is, if you get two
Go
or
on!
that was a
That's
good
a
block.
goal,
I think.
right?
If it's, no, he was out. Right.
It does
You need
bounce
to get like
back.
2 or 3 up, and then you just relax. That's the secret.
It's going to be interesting to see. I mean, we quite clearly started this half very strong. It'd be interesting to see if how we go into the second
sure,
half, because as we know, we kind of get one good half, one bad half normally. So
I just want to see 90 good minutes. Let's see what happens here.
Like
He
to
doesn't
be
need-
fair, I mean the reason for that, Locks, is you can see it there. Look at the effort. Harry Winks has been everywhere as well. He just put the cross in there, left-footed. He's just done 2 slide challenges the other end of the pitch. to defend.
I'm happy that the feeling I'm getting from the team right now is they are tired of these bad results. They are tired of, I think it does feel like they're putting in the effort and they want to do well with their style of football, but they are also annoyed they're not getting the results, it looks like.
Yeah.
And it's the small things we want, right? Because if promotion is not what we'll be getting this season, I just want to see a team that cares and tries each week to get 3 points on the board, right? And looks arsed and goes into the tackles and fights and whatnot, but hadn't always been seeing that these games.
We did say this last week, Blaze, that without the Pac-Man on the logo, it's not as bad, the BC game logo.
It's still bad,
no longer
still
a
don't like the
Pac-Man.
sponsorship.
Yeah, it's still bad, yeah. Especially in the black font. It's better in the white on the blue kit. Long throw in, here we go.
Throw time.
I got done by a long throw on FM. I was fuming. Here we go. Get rid. Nice.
Has anyone played in the Premier League yet? I wonder if you just get battered by Arsenal in set pieces.
No, I don't think anyone's made there quite yet. I bet it will take Duck about 3 hours later.
I'm hoping to play like 1 or 2 months today later on. I'm not sure I'll finish the season, but I'll be close. I have like 15 games left to play.
I'm curious if those youngsters do well when you're in the Premier League.
But the thing is, like, I'm going to be losing Ricky. I'm going to be losing like a lot of players, so I have to rebuild in the Prem. But I'll be keeping both Monga and Lewis Page and are like Premier League level, and Ben Nelson is
look
league
at that.
championship.
Thomas is manhandling his man there. That was interesting.
So I feel like I'll be able to compete. Go on.
Daz has left a comment. Marty isn't the issue; it's the players.
I think it's the higher ups who've hired these players. Like Oliver Skip as well sucks ass in Football Manager. He's just the worst thing that's ever happened to this football club.
Go on, let's have a break. He sucks
Go on,
ass.
Nice. Block that. Nice.
Oh, there you go. Is he pulling out of that? Did he pull out of that, people? No, he didn't.
He might be hurt out of that. He's made more blocks in this first 20 minutes than I've seen for the entirety of last
game
season.
from Wingsy boy.
Yeah,
This
he's
has
been
been
brilliant.
our best player this season.
Yeah,
I think his nuts got hit. Maybe is it?
Well, I'd prefer if that's the case because otherwise he might have pulled a hammy there.
Has he got kids already? Hopefully, because otherwise,
No, I think
we know he's got one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's like
ball
the
to the
leg,
cock.
right?
Yeah,
Ball to the
crown
cock
jewels.
/ up inner thigh, like. Ooh.
Ball to his Southern London 3-piece set. Fucking thank God he's already got kids. Put some respect on that man's name.
Yeah, he's
Win
been
the
good.
second ball here. Win that. Nice. And then we win the second one again.
Come on.
Well, we did say this pre-match that, Marty would know that when you play against Millwall, you have to be competitive, and I like that.
Risky wings. That's a
Unlucky.
Look, he's sprinting back. He's actually sprinting back with all his pace. Not much of it, but he's trying. Go on, block that. Oh, what a save again.
Sexy
That was a good
leadership.
opportunity. You've done well there, mate. It's a frenetic game right now. End to end.
Massive
this
chance
is
to get
true.
away.
Never mind kissing the badge. Taking a ball to the cock is more.
Yeah, anyone can
shows
kiss the
more
badge
love.
for the fan, right? But not everyone will take a ball to the cock.
That was lucky because he palmed that out and Ivanovic almost got to it. But was that a Vestergaard that was on him? No, Coley. Coley's been told to, I think, Mark. Do you know when you're assistant in FM, the instructions, you said...
Yeah.
we should Mark Ivanovic.
I don't listen.
Nice.
To that.
What a
ball.
ball.
Defense into attack thanks to that
Four
pass.
versus
Fatal
6,
one-on-one.
essentially.
Exactly.
Go on.
Now
Fatal
make
can
the
cut in,
overlap.
play a pass.
Yes!
Pass. Shoot! Oh, it
lucky.
bounces off the player.
That's
Well
good,
done.
though. The
Press
patterns
that,
of play
press
look
that.
very good today.
The press is good too.
Yeah.
Someone's fucking put a rocket up these players' asses and
He has. It's the most energetic I've seen them in a long time.
So how are we defending here? We have what?
They will not be able to keep that up for 90, though. No way. Look at that. That's just like...
Yeah,
Because compared that to Enzo, to be fair, the speed we went there, back to front, was incredible. From whoever played that forward pass to Ramsey having that shot was about 6 seconds.
I think if anyone has been hating on Vestergaard this season, they really need to look themselves in the mirror and have some shame, man. He's been
I mean,
one
to
of
be
our best
fair,
players.
Steve in the week, he said something I agree he's kind of up there, but Steve said he has been our best player this season. I wouldn't go quite that far, but I think he's been
I'll
our
say
best
I think he's been
defender.
the most
Top three,
consistent.
I think Winks is the best player. And then
I think he's been the most consistent, I want to say, Vestergaard. From
Yeah.
first game to now, he's been the most consistent. Every week showed
Yeah.
up, made
played more
one,
than
one or
Wings
two
too,
mistakes.
yeah.
He's played like made like maybe 1, 2, 3 mistakes in 10 games for his level. That's really that's not bad. That's really good. And he's made a lot of good passes.
Other than Stolarczyk, Vestergaard might have played the most minutes for us this season.
He
Yeah,
has
I
played
think
the
he's
most
played
minutes.
every
He's
game,
not. He's
hasn't
not.
he? Only
He's
the
not missed a
cup
single
game he
minute.
hasn't
No.
played.
Has he been subbed out once, except for the Huddersfield game?
I don't think
He's
he
not played the
has.
Huddersfield game, and other than that, he's played every single minute in the league.
I think there was one league game he didn't play. No.
No, I don't.
No, I think he's been in every game.
I'll double check this, but like,
that's why.
and just like obviously his career started so horribly, and he got a lot of shit as well last year because he is clearly not Premier League level. But for the Championship, man, he's a rock solid defender. He just struggles with the fact that he's got one pace.
Ryan said send Thomas to Sentinel Island. is Ballo? He's a good player. Megs Ricardo, but we're all good.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
J Unit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at it here.
Mate, this guy looks like a full-blown racist. That guy.
Who?
He actually
Oh,
does.
I
Him.
mean, it's the right club for that kind of look, isn't it? Let's be honest.
I'll say as well, guys. He has played every single minute of every game in the league so far. Yannick Vestergaard. Not a single time he's like gone off or anything. And if you're looking at the ratings as well, he's I don't see many greens here on my FUT map. I see a lot of 7.1, 7.5. Like he's almost always one of our best players. I think if he does this for 46 games and doesn't make many mistakes and gets 3, 4, 5 more goals, you could have a shout for player of the season. I'm not gonna lie, but a long season to go still.
Bit too ambitious, but saw the idea.
Vestergaard has been exposed at times, but everyone knows his weakness, and he's been left with his pants down with one inverted fullback, another who gets forward, and a centre back who wants to play in midfield. Yeah, he's been exposed at times, but he's always going to be with that pace. He does a lot of good stuff too. Go on, Luke.
Problem is, we play so much of a higher line in this format than we did under Enzo. So like Vestergaard was a little bit protected, but it was always going to be the case. He's going to be exploited at some point. It's not anything he's doing technically wrong. It's just what God's given him in terms of pace.
Yeah.
He can't jump, but he can fucking kick a ball.
Yeah.
I think in Football Manager, he has 18 out of 20 jumping reach, by the way.
Crazy.
Yeah, do you know why? Because they've tried to hack it for the height. I'm sure of that.
Yeah. But he has like six pace, I believe, in acceleration out of 20. So they know how slow he is. Like I've conceded a few goals as well in FM where they're like, that ball should not be allowed to go to their striker. But Yannick Vestergaard is just a fucking
Yeah.
slave.
No, it's really good how accurate that is. It gives it a proper good feel when you see that. Like it's true. You're right. You concede some goals and you're like, I've seen this goal conceded in real life by Leicester.
Oh, it's a foul by Wings.
Again, Harry
they're
Wings.
taking it quick.
Oh, they're allowed to. Oh, good. I thought they were allowed
Good.
to take it quick, but we weren't. Thank you.
Yeah, that's
Like,
good.
I think you should be, but if we can't, they shouldn't either, right? Gotta lay the line.
Denore is a good player. Used to watch him when he was at OH Leuven. Is he at Millwall? Denora?
Yeah.
Denore? Okay.
That's the one you're talking about, the one that looks like he's racist.
Oh, is it him? Okay.
Yeah. No, he's a good player.
Interesting.
Decent in the Championship, box to box.
Oh, yeah, I just Googled him. Yeah, he does look like a racist, yeah. Yeah.
I was going to say, the one London ground I haven't been to is this one, the Den, and I have no plans.
Good job.
on going there either.
Yeah, I'd keep it that way.
Yeah.
It's when they used to have that horrible player playing for them. What was his name?
Back post.
Ball in.
Caleb
Cleared.
Okoli wins the header. Now we gotta push out, make sure they don't get a free cross again for another chance. Press him, Thomas, press him. Nice. Stops the cross,
Thomas.
stops the cross. Nice.
That'll do.
Good
That'll
play.
do. That'll
That's
do.
good.
Oh, he won it. Won the
Well, no, that's nice.
Extend his contract.
another 4 years. Sign him
I've
up.
seen enough. Give him 10 years.
Chelsea style.
Lifetime contract. Let him be here until he's
Ricky
36,
B
by
just
the
took
way.
his armband off.
Reese, how we looking, lads? Yeah, we're looking good, Reese. We're looking good. We've calmed down a little bit in the last 5 minutes, but prior to that, we were very, very intense, I would call it.
Brilliant start to the game. Best 10 minutes I think I'd seen from us at all. But
Yeah.
now it's definitely got more into aerial battles.
They're having a
I've
bit
got
of a
weird
breather.
question for you guys.
Yeah.
Go on.
Do
Well, this is the type of game they want to play. That's the problem. So we need to try and establish some control again.
I'm not just saying this because of the table positioning. Do you think the closest thing, unfortunately, we've had to a 90-minute performance was Coventry, even though we didn't score?
Yeah, probably. I would agree with that. Well, Birmingham was pretty good though, right? If I remember, Birmingham was pretty good.
I don't think so. We just got the goal early, and then we kind of sat on it.
What was the game where Ricky P scored from the Monga cross?
Yeah, that was that game right at the end, though. That was
right. Okay.
That was like 88th minute.
Oh. Oxford 1-0
up. I will say that Birmingham game was probably the best we looked defensively. Because I think other than when Ricardo should have got sent off, we didn't really look troubled the entire game. Look at that. Another great challenge. That's good. That I will say. That's a massive improvement today. The willingness to get stuck in. And
there is spirit. There is fight in these boys.
Yeah.
We will win 6-0 now. I called it. I beat Coventry. I beat Coventry 6-0, by the way, with like 2 XG. I
know.
Them. Fucking love that game, man. And like every shot just got spanked top bins.
Oh yeah, probably this as well. Probably Swansea away, Luke. That was a pretty good performance. I would say it wasn't a 90-minute, definitely not, but it was pretty good.
Oh my god, the sun is so bright, man. We've got no idea what the fuck is happening over there. Oh, they got a free kick because Luke Thomas died. If I can kick him in the balls, just pushed him in the back. But how can a 12-year-old
so far he's done the right there, Luke
kick?
Thomas. Like I said, I was concerned he doesn't get bullied, and he hasn't. He's actually given it back.
That's a soft free kick as well. He's just hugging him, man.
Yeah, that shouldn't have been, but that's why he's right to do what he did, which is to battle. You can't let yourself get bullied at this ground. And so far, we definitely haven't.
Ball in. Oh, who's gone down there?
No, my 2-meter man.
Booked. He's been booked.
Yeah, give that bitch a yellow. Fuck you, cunt.
Fuck you and your 80s haircut, you fucking ugly bastard.
What the fuck is he doing to my Danish goat, man? Can't be treating my Vestergaard like that.
Vestergaard.
He's playing every game for me too, Vestergaard in defense. I'm not gonna lie. In FM.
Yeah, you're Rodkin. You're Rodkin in disguise. You are.
VK and Yannick Vestergaard playing in my defense from the start.
That doesn't surprise me one bit. I'm surprised you haven't signed Ericsson. Oh,
no, I'm not signing. I've not signed any player yet. I'm playing with the squad we have. I have signed Joe Rebo on a free for next season.
Duck just sent all of his scouts to Denmark, and that's it.
The first thing I did was I did actually send a scout to Denmark to find U20 players. I had a look at Froholt as well, but he's valued at 100 million euros in FM now.
Great. That was decent from Macaulay to find that pass there.
Play it back. You've got a bit. Oh, Caleb now under pressure. I don't like seeing this. Come on, Caleb, show me you've improved. Is that a good long ball? There. That's a good long ball. Unfortunately, that Fatawa gets hugged. Go on, JJ.
JJ does well.
Just kick him in the fucking leg. Tell him who's there.
I was going to say just a couple of things. First of all, there's 390 of you watching. So if you're watching on X, come over to Twitter. If you're watching on X, come over to YouTube. Get involved in the live chat. And to the 236 of you who are on YouTube already, then please make sure to hit the like button because it does help the algorithm. So make sure to hit the like button, subscribe as well if you haven't. Go on, boys. Oh, that's good.
I think though, I'd like to see us right now. I think we're a bit too desperate to get the ball forwards. I think we need to just get a bit of control in the game.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a few minutes of us just on the ball playing.
Yeah, just pass it around. But
you can see Milwall as well. They're aggressive on the press.
Yeah, they're trying to stop us from doing it. Look at that, trying to triple press on Mongo. Wow, look at that.
Oh my god. That's why he's Premier League level in my save on FM. What a player! Yeah. What a player!
If that's me in real life getting a ball, I just absolutely shit my pants and just give it away. That's brilliant.
Yeah. If that happens to me more than 3 times, that kid's getting sent off injured.
Look at Marty smiling.
No, he even laughed at it. He's like, this guy.
Can I see the game now, guys?
Hey, go on, smack him!
Why are you touching a kid? Why are you touching a kid?
Yeah.
Pedophile.
Number 18, pedophile. He touches manga, he is a child.
Oh man.
Fuck that guy. Should be sent off, mate. He could go to prison for that.
I think though it's going to be very good for Monga to be playing in the Championship for this one season for his career.
That's meant to be 2 messages.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh man, my eyes. I'm crying.
You're crying over that.
Yeah, I'm crying.
That was a good one.
I've just watched a crime on fucking Fox's Hub of someone touching a 16-year-old inappropriately.
You guys give me anxiety, man. We're gonna get taken off the air. I'm like, wait.
Nah, we're all
good. I'm peeking through the curtains.
We're all good. We're all good.
Not too bad. We keep losing the ball after we try to play out the forward passes, bouncing off.
Yeah, no, we need to get
lost.
We need to get established the control again. At the moment, it's just too.
I'm gonna say though, Stolarczyk is fucking shit on FM, man. I'm gonna be replacing when I go up.
I'll tell you what I have noticed in the live chat. Luke, because we're playing like quite well, Lucas isn't here. So if you're still watching, Lucas, hello, mate. I'm sure if we concede, you'll be straight back in an instant. But
nice one here from the press. Let's
nice,
see.
That's a foul.
What?
I think he did get fouled there. That's a bit unlucky.
What? He just fucking bodied him.
Yeah, but he's slowed down the attack there.
He's played for it though, isn't he? He's played for it.
Yeah, but
Maybe
that's the thing.
why the
He
ref didn't
shouldn't
give it.
Rather than playing for it, he's got a.
Boys, do you guys think, right, like, if I am manager right now, yeah, if I'm Marty, I'm going up quietly to Hamza right now and be like, listen, brother, you better start going to fucking dark places in your head because you're coming on second half. I know what nasty intentions in that second half. We're going to have to start matching these boys soon.
There he is. He came. He is still here, playing Ayew and Thomas's piss ball. Lucas, what have you made to the game so far, mate? Just curious. What have you made to how we started the game? Ball in, cleared. Long throw in again, it was.
Press. Don't let them have the cross. Don't let them have the cross. Press. No,
that was good.
Oh, wow, Jakub caught it. Well done, mate. You caught the ball. Good job.
I will say, I think Jakub is like really good championship keeper. He just doesn't catch the ball enough. And like he's a good championship keeper. I think he could be like okay Premier League level in terms of. I'll never
forget when he. What game was it where he should have been sent off because he literally he carried the ball out the box?
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh my god, man. So it was VAR.
I'll never forget all the people who said, Hermansen was the worst keeper towards the end.
What's happened here? Reese is in the chat. That's what Reese said. Reese said that.
A lot of people said that.
Jakub's better than Mads.
I wonder when Hermansen will come back in for West Ham.
Probably never.
Continue losing.
Probably never.
He fucked his own move, man.
He's shit, mate.
They're going down, West Ham. They're awful.
Do we buy him back when we get promoted?
Yeah, I was going to say, I could see that. If we got promoted, Doug, I could see it happening. But
we're bang average today, apparently. Bang average. I think that's unfair. But I wouldn't expect much different from you, Lucas. I wouldn't expect much
that's
different.
a nice ball. Are you flick it? Oh, just fucking give him a free kick, man. Give him a free kick. What more do you want? He's fucking punching me in. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I've just get the fucking sofa, get the score ready.
Yeah, but Luke Thomas, by the way, Luke Thomas gave away a free kick when he fucking touched someone in the back with 2 hands. But that there, when he's actually fucking...
And are you getting bodied too, right?
Itching his fucking bald head. No, that's not a foul, mate. That's not a foul. Carry on.
Go on, Wings.
Harry Wings, I beg you, kill that guy.
He got fouled, but he got...
I hate Milwall.
There we go. Lucas asked, I'll go around everybody. And Neil, how do you think we've been so far?
We started brilliantly, but I do think we've dropped off at the last 15 minutes, to be fair.
Yeah.
And I think right now it's a 50-50 game, and that doesn't suit us. So I do think adjustments need to be made.
That's good, though. Like, maybe this is our bad half, and then the next half will be even better. And if you just don't concede, we'll win the game. Go on, Are you fucking get your ball cunt out there and fucking fight. Like, how is it? You can't keep getting away with it. Is that a free kick for them? Are you kidding me? Genuinely, ref. Fucking cunt.
The way you say the C word is so much more aggressive than me, by the way.
Because I'm mad at that fucking. I'm mad at it.
This is awful, by the way, from the ref. Yeah, there's 2 that clear fouls.
2 clear fouls, and this one that was a 50-50 goes their way.
Look at Hamza behind, bro.
At this point, you play fucking Hamza Chowdhury on top, and he's just gonna be fucking brawling their defenders. That's the only job he has.
Mate,
Has he dislocated
all
his
the
shoulder?
Wolverhampton to come on for once in my life.
Joe
really
says,
hope
what
Doc
has
does
happened
not
to
come on.
Doc? Have Luke and Doc switch personalities?
I'm just infuriated by this referee. Like, he's fucking honking.
Yeah, poor performance from the ref so far.
Win that again. Nice, missed the goal. Hold up. Like, surely you have to give something. Thank you. Yeah. Holy shit.
I could like get booked for just fucking like having a.
No, that number 4, man.
You wouldn't blame me, would you? If that was
No.
me and you're getting absolutely battered on every challenge and the referee's giving you nothing, you're going to do it yourself. And then,
Look at this
Look, he's having a word.
fucking piece of shit referee. He looks like one of those creep cunts that fucking goes cycling and sits his sweaty ass at a fucking coffee shop, you fucking scumbag.
Like, he's getting told off. He's getting told off for having a go.
Oh, ref, you little power hungry fucking bitch.
You guys don't have cyclists out in the UK, do you? Do you have them in Denmark, though?
What?
Cyclists.
Cyclists? What do you mean we don't have cyclists?
No, bro.
We one of the countries with the most cyclists in the world, man. Like, outside of Holland, it's us in Holland. We like...
Hollanders mad.
Nah,
yeah,
but I mean, like
mad.
those weirdo dicks that go on those creepy ass suits, and then they go on the road and think that they have a license to go where the cars go. Those people.
That's
fucking
that's what Anil does.
Is it actually Anil?
I'm not one of them, but there are. You do get there's a terminology called mammal, middle-aged man in lycra.
Yes.
And London is full of the mammals, that's for sure.
Mammal out.
Luke, by the way, you Aussies are weird, man, right? So, you know, in McDonald's UK, right, they've released an Australian burger, and it's chicken and pineapple. You fucking psychopath.
I've never heard of that once in my life in Australia. That is a make-believe thing. Oh my god!
Honestly, apparently it's on the McDonald's Australia menu. Chicken and pineapple. It is.
They're lying, man. They're lying. They don't think you'll fact check them.
They've got a chance.
I've never heard of that. What's deemed an Aussie burger is to have a fried egg and beetroot. That's Aussie.
That sounds just as bad.
It is, to be fair. I don't like beetroot, but like fucking an egg in a burger is banging. I think we can all agree there.
Let's have a look.
It's definitely lekker, Ethan's mum. You might like it. Not as good as some biltong and cheese in a roll, though.
Get it? Go on, Fatal.
Go on.
Fucking spank this top bin, you cunt.
No, he should have played in. That was greedy.
No. You can see it. You can see it in his eyes.
Yeah.
I can see that. You knew he was gonna shoot, and it's Fatal. You gotta give him the license to do that. Otherwise, we won't get the worldies we've done.
No, that's greedy, man. He done everything right, but he just needs to lay it off there to Mongo. Or even Ramsey, but the Mongo there, look at him. He's
so annoyed, man, at himself. Gotta do better there. At the very least.
The thing is, to be fair, he scored plenty of them already this season, but with the way the game is right now.
But then again, you could say the same with the Charlton game, right? Like if he was just, my god, what was that?
Well, in that game, though, we hardly had anything. We didn't even,
Yeah, but that goal also came from like just out of nowhere. He just fucking decided to spank a top when he could have tried to play the chance bigger, right?
Okay. Like in general, we try and get the ball from back to front under Marty faster, way faster. But as good as bad, it can definitely open up the opposition because you get there so much quicker. But it also means you lose the ball a lot more.
Abdul, I'd rather survive on Vegemite than the McSpicy. Bourbon Fox, wasteful from Abdul. Mattia, one of those where that goes top bins and you'd be screaming his... Of course, man. Yeah, of course. We're not saying otherwise, but there were better options. That's what we're saying. Oh, Thomas got exposed there.
Give him 5 more years, please.
What do we even do? Yeah, you know what is interesting though? I mean, we joke about it, right? But like the worrying thing is, we don't know going into half time if this is our good half or our bad half. Do you know what I mean? Like it could be either. Like we could have used up all of our good football today. We might be cooked, but we'll see. We'll see.
We'll score now. I just got a gut feeling.
Thomas is like an OnlyFans model. They like to expose themselves.
Go on.
Okoli. Oh my god, man! That's such an easy ball.
I know. He's been alright other than that, though. He's been.
No, I know.
But that was
that wasn't even the worst ball. You saw what he was trying to do, but we were under pressure there.
Exact.
But I do think Millwall have been very effective in that. Probably since minute 15 on, is that we haven't really been able to establish any control of the game.
I can't see shit what's going on that far side, you know. All depends on Marty's halftime team talk and how we react. Yeah, exactly. But I mean, over the last 4 games, it would suggest that Marty just sits there and says nothing for the first for halftime because they come out looking shitter usually. But yeah, let's see. I don't know. How do you think this game would go, Anil, if we did in the second half switch to a back 3?
I actually think, given the way that the game is, we would be better going that way.
Yeah,
because it kind of depends. Like, what happened is to start this game, like we were doing a bit like your tactics. Like we were trying to gegenpress the shit out of them, put them under enormous pressure, mean they can't get out, and just make chance after chance after chance. And we were doing that. But what's happened since then? Is that now the game's gone physical and it's like it's just coming down to 50-50 balls, and it's not too bad. It's not like we're getting completely decimated. I think they're winning more of them than we are, though. So now it's just a bit of an attritional game. So when we get the ball, when we're getting forwards, rather than trying to build it through the lines patiently, we're just trying to pop it and find someone free right away. So if we're going to do that, maybe it is better to have 2 strikers up there, so you've got a target man who can knock it down to someone. And I don't think, Ayew, I think he's been a bit unlucky because he's been fouled a lot, but he's one of the reasons why the attacks aren't sticking. So it depends. Like, basically, I want to see what Marty's going to do, because he could do it different ways. He could say, okay, guys, I want you to try and control the game a bit more, play more of the ball, more possession, be a bit slower and more, methodical in making the attacks, or he can be fuck it, championship baby. And either way can work.
This is much better here. This is what you're calling for, Anil, isn't it not?
Yeah, this is what I think the way to get beat.
Nice goal.
See, and then that was good effort though. Yeah, that was much better. That was very nice passage of play.
I'm just worried and scared that Marty's gonna do a bit bozo and like take off JJ or something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And he's been a bit quiet today, Jordan James. But that's because the way that the game's gone, we've not really made it so he can get involved too much.
Abdul said, everyone's been quiet. We're literally playing Haramble. Uh-oh. Oh, my God, Luke Thomas. We're 1-0 down. That was Luke Thomas. That was Luke Thomas, no? Was that not Luke Thomas? What was that? What the fuck was that, Luke? Have you just seen that?
No, I've missed it. Fuck.
Bro, watch this goal. Watch this goal. I can't believe what I've just seen.
Pushed off the ball.
Mate, he's so dog shit. He is the worst player in this. Oh my God.
Let's see this.
Oh my God. Watch Thomas. What the fuck is that? What is that?
That's what I mean about getting bullied off the ball. Look, everyone knows it. All over the top, out of position, loses the strength. Oh my God, man. Gets pushed off the ball.
Oh my God.
And that's why, what did we say before the match? We said that's the first player that we looked for is Luke Thomas in the team. And that's dumb as well, because to be honest with you, I don't really think they deserve to score either, but that's what they're playing for, and it's worked.
Luke Thomas again. Ole, ole. What
Thomas
the fuck,
again.
man?
Thomas again, ole. That's
4
a
more
shocking goal
years,
to concede.
ole.
Yeah, man. The fact that we extend that contract, there are so many players like I could see us extending with that I would be happy with, like Ricardo or something. Even Wings for like 1 more year I wouldn't mind if he's not on ludicrous wages. But you extend the worst possible option. I would rather have seen another year of Daka because he at the very least won't play.
Horrible time to concede as well, right before half time.
That's a corner. Fucking score from this corner and everything is
Oh, we
forgiven.
need to. I mean, yeah, you look at it, it was a pretty low XG chance they've got there, but they've got it in. That's all that matters.
How many minutes added on?
I think it's 4.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That should be ours. That should be ours. Will not get bullied off the ball.
That was good. And so he got a battle.
And luckily that was not Luke Thomas trying to defend the ball there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Our
Winks. That's poor.
We're becoming. We want too much to do something right there to get a response.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Shocking from fucking Thomas, man.
Yes, chappers, mate. Oh,
Sorry.
Oh.
The stream has even gone off now.
for the good. Locked, I'm starting to turn, says King Arm. Steve, sorry. Here comes the Marty Out Brigade. Take Luke Thomas off the fucking pitch. No Luke Thomas, no VK, bring a Luco in. I mean, to be fair, Luco's out there conceding 4 goals a game in the under-21s, just saying.
Yeah, because he's solely responsible for that, because I'm sure you watched the whole
I'm not
game,
saying
right?
I didn't say he did. I'm just saying. Yeah, Thomas is awful, man. He's the worst player in this whole squad. There we go. We're half time, right?
The first thing that was done was to just get him the fuck out of there when Enzo came in.
Okay, so we are half time. We are half time in this game. Millwall 1, Leicester 0. Anil, what would you say, mate? What's on your mind about that first half? Because I think we all know we started very well, but it just dropped off the face of a cliff, right?
It's unfortunately, yeah, after a very, very promising start, it's gone how I kind of expected it to, which is them to be like physical, out-muscle us, championship style. The goal that they've scored isn't particularly flashy, right? It's just a ball over the top, targeting the weakest player in defence. They've beaten him one-on-one and scored. So we're going to have to do something different, because the problem as well is, like, did we make a clear-cut chance that half? Not really. Maybe Aaron Ramsey cutting the ball back. Tail half chance there. Definition of insanity is to do the same thing over and over, and I feel that's what we're doing here. We need to change something up. Otherwise, like I said, I thought we would lose. This is the reason why.
Guess a game you chat utter dog shit, by the way. Maybe it's time for PTG to take their something out of Marty's arse and accept that he shouldn't be anywhere near a big job like this. Awful. I don't know what big job you think we are at the minute, mate, to be honest. I don't know, what saint of a manager you think would be here. But yeah, mate, it's absolutely terrible. The fact that Thomas is starting games of football, we don't, none of us really, well, Doc might, but none of us really like no, Doc doesn't. Like, you don't like VK. You don't think VK should be a starter for Leicester, but...
Not in an ideal world, no.
Comparing him to Thomas.
I think, to me, it's very much the fact that I feel like so many goals are not conceded through poor setup in terms of like tactics, how we defend and such. It's just bozo moments down the left and being too easy to expose down there, right? Like, that goal comes from nothing but a long ball where all you have to do is just get the ball, mate. Just like, even if you just get a foot to it and destaple it, like get it out for a corner, that's okay. The only thing you're not allowed to do is just give him a free fucking shot. And I mean, he's like, he's trying not to give a penalty. You just need to touch the ball, mate. Just get it in an awkward position for him so he can't get a proper shot off. But he almost has time to fucking just rifle it home. And it happens too much. It happens week in, it happens week out. And the fact that neither Aluko or VK is on the bench today, because that's the issue I said now. He's had one good action, I remember. And what are we going to do? We're going to have to train to a 3-back if we want something to deal with this, or play Wout fast at left back.
Yeah, I mean, there's another comment. There's a comment here saying something similar. Alexander, back 3 is the way forward. Alisto Coley is starting. Luke Thomas steals a living. Go on, Luke, talk to me, mate. What did you make to that half?
I really enjoyed the first 10 minutes, but I think Anil basically hit it pretty much spot on. Like, we need to be better with our build-up, like way too frenetic. You know, we're going to gas. We can't pull it the whole time, and we're getting bullied as well, so on the ball. I said at the start of the stream, and I'll say it again, I said it in chat, I think we need to abandon playing fullbacks in this system. I think it's going back to a back 3, but we're not going to see Enzo Ball, which I'd rather see, but it's what we saw in the second half of the last game. It's a lot better than what we just saw in that first. The biggest issue for me, though, is how isolated yet again our wingers look. Fatawi was just in every single man, 2 and triple man on, no support. A bit of a disappointing, to be honest with me, that first half in a lot of areas.
Yeah. Legion says Hamza Chowdhury is way more good in left back, I think. I mean,
he would do better. Like, he would do better. At this point, I don't really care who from the bench should, like, as long as Luke Thomas does not play these 90 minutes, if he continues to put this level of performance in the second half, I do not care what Marty does, as long as he tries something else at left back. Because I don't see, and the thing is, let's just take the case of Yannick Vestergaard. We know he has some weaknesses. He has a mistake in him here and there, but you know why he's instrumental to the team. He gets sturdy in fights. He's the best ball passer we have in the team from centre back, who can play line breaking passes. Plus, you scored 2 goals as well. You can see what he adds. But when you go through like other player strength, you can almost always highlight something. But I can't find a single thing to highlight for Luke Thomas' strength. Like, every other player has their strengths and weaknesses, and that will happen because we can't get perfect players, otherwise we'd be winning the Premier League. So, like, yes, players will have weaknesses, and we'll have to accept that. But when you don't bring enough good to the table in return, that's why the issue is for me. If you don't bring anything, and he brings nothing. What does he bring? Like, Okoli might not be the best on the ball, but he brings pace and physicality to the defense, and he can win headers. Like, you can see what he brings, even if he also gives a weakness. But for Luke Thomas, I'm struggling to put anything in the pros list, and I can do that with every single other player. Jordan Ayew as well, I can do that with on the team. I can do it with Carranza. I can do it with any other player in the squad today. Find some positives and say that is maybe why they're playing. But there's one you can't do it for, and that's Luke Thomas.
Yeah, Ragsy says stop recycling crap with Hamza or VK at left back instead. Only solution is Luko. How he's not in the squad is criminal. Mr. Fatawu says he can defend Salah. That's
he's not playing Salah anytime soon though, with the performances he's putting in the championship though.
Exactly. If Luke Thomas was signed from Luton, he'd have been gone years ago. It's just because he's an academy product. Marty isn't the issue at the club, it's the board, but he's not getting enough out of the players. Time to go. Lucas says sack Cifuentes now. With all the attention being given to Fatawu and Munga, Ramsey and JJ should have way more chances and opportunities. Marty needs to exploit that. Mattia, when we have one good fullback, I think we really need to go to a back four with a centre back at left back who tucks into back 3 in possession. Neil, I really hope Marty isn't RVN 2.0. I really like the dude, but jeepers Thomas every week. Clearly, Thomas has pics of him in top. David, who is a Man United fan, I think, says, I'm sorry, 1-0 to Millwall is crazy. 5 years on, and Luke Thomas is still defending like a year 7 playing against the year 11s.
How many goals is that now that Luke Thomas has been either at fault for or is involved in the goal going in? That's he keeps doing it. It's not going to work. You got to, I agree. The person has said that you can't play. Neither of the left backs are good enough to play a system that doesn't use one. That's the easiest thing to do. Otherwise, it's going to be every team knows it. There's a reason why as soon as they get the ball, that's the one. Notice how they don't try and put it down the right hand side of Leicester, do they? Because it's like that's not going to be fruitful for them. Even though Ricardo could be out of position, they're always targeting that left back position, and it's working.
And What I will say when like all of this Ruben Nistelrooy or Marty thing comes up, like it's just more the same. I think the issue with Marty is more the selection now. Like the tactics, you can definitely see the plan. I can see patterns of play. Look at some of the chances we've created today. Like that initial one where the ball gets straight into the box. We just need someone to tap it in. That's a nicely created play that comes from a tactical setup and decision. But then again, man, if you just keep fucking over your whole tactic and identity by playing the same left back every single game, even though it's clearly not working. It is obviously throwing all the hard work you do to the wayside. We saw a good first 20 minutes. I thought we saw a good fight for all 45 minutes. Like
he does a lot wrong there. To begin with, he steps up, so as soon as the ball is played, he's already not goal side of his man. And then once he does get goal side, it's...
I'm watching it back now too, yeah.
Yeah.
And look at how he gets the shot away as well, man. He's barely being like... You just need to get your foot in and...
As always, his position there. Why is he up in front of his...
And there's no offside
he's
on
been
him. Like he's
proper mugged off there too.
Yeah, shocking. Doesn't matter who is. Yeah, but people comparing him to JJ. I mean, I don't know about you two, James Justin. Now this is for me. Like I would, in a heartbeat, like every single day of the week, you'd rather JJ over Luke Thomas. Like,
of course he would.
It's crazy. Yeah. I think this is why some people question still the transfers in the summer, because it's like a lot was made about how we got rid of some dead wood, but we didn't get rid of the worst of the dead wood. We kind of got rid of the peripheral dead wood, if you like.
You never were though. I think it's like it's too many video games to think you can get rid of them all. In real life, you can't. Not with the fact they get wages. It's interesting because in the studio they've got Paul Konchesky. He played left back himself. I wonder what he's thinking about this. He's thinking, what a fucking idiot Luke Thomas is.
Just to address this comment here from King Leicester, BTG isn't one person, mate. So there's like 4 people on the screen right now. I'm not Marty Out. Luke might be closer to Marty Out than I am. We all have our different opinions, so there's not one opinion from this channel.
I think something that's worthwhile to think about as well, if you believe that he should be sacked. First of all, it costs a shit ton of money. We don't have much money right now. Secondly, who is available to replace him and would be willing to go into this job?
Russell Martin.
Like, just have a look at that. Because if you come up with like a brilliant candidate who would be the perfect fit for everything we want to do at Leicester, I'd be open to hearing anyone out. But I don't believe there is any manager who would take this job right now who would be able to do better than what we're seeing right now. And, we've been a bit unlucky in some games, drawing when we should be winning. We've been a bit lucky winning when we should be losing. But do you think Ant want to come here and he'd fucking lose 10 games in a row? We may bottom with Sheffield Wednesday, man.
Man.
I would be so all for that. I would take that right now, to be honest with you.
Ange, come on, man. Come on, Ange. Don't take the piss, guy. Ange is not dropping to the Championship with Leicester. It's not going to happen. This is what I'm saying. It's like, who do you want us to sack Marty and replace him with? I don't know, Pep? Like, no, it's just not like, come on. Russell Martin's available. Who else is available? Like, even Dyche ain't available no more. He's at Forest. Who else? I can't even think of any other manager who's available right now. But yeah, no, I'm not saying that's why. I'm not saying that's why we shouldn't sack him. Of course, if your position isn't tenable, then you need to sack him. I just don't think it's at that point yet. But I absolutely understand all of the criticism in the live chat for sure. Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with the criticism, guys. I'm just saying I don't think it's time for him to go. King. People are saying Andy King.
Can I just say something, Lox? Do not sad. We've got rid of some dead wood, but I just want to say, how much would you bite the hand off to now have on your bench Dennis Pratt, Yunus Akgun, Kelechi Iheanacho? Like, yeah, we've got rid of some dead wood, but like our bench, like the standards that we used to have, like we used to think, they're squad options. Now they're probably starters in what we're seeing in this team right now. How much of a worry is that? We forget as well, like that's just to defend Marty a little bit. Like, yeah, it's totally infuriating and brain dead to even have Thomas in the starting 11. Trust me, if he does it again next week, I might even turn even more. But like, you have to admit that what he's got to work with is night and day. The only problem is the system. We have to wait until the next 45 minutes, so let's not talk too soon. But like, there's a lot of things of his style that's just not working.
I'll say this as well, just quickly. Remember, I've seen so many people on Twitter say, but Enzo did better with the same team. He did not have the same team. Enzo had, let's just say, Callum Doyle and James Justin at left back. He did also have Ndidi, who was crucial. How many goals and assists did he not get? Chet running through the midfield. He had Dewsbury Hall. That's what, 10 goals and 16 goals and 12 assists gone. He had Vardy with, what, 18 goals. He had a Mavididi, who was actually capable of playing football. Like, who was in form, in shape, ready to take on his man. That's a huge difference. And even if you say Mavididi would be the same level right now, you've taken out 40 goals, I think, from the championship winning side, plus one of the defenders, plus the best keeper in the league back then as well, in Hermansen, who was brilliant on the ball. You've taken out, half the fucking team, and that's the best players who are gone. What are you expecting? I think we need to realize the situation we are in. If we want to have any goal of climbing out of the financial mess Top has put us in, we got to stick by the manager we've got now, who will, work for us. And I think we've got an okay side. Pray we get lucky and get promoted. If not, let him rebuild. Get rid of the last Deadwood. We have so many players out of contract on 80k a week, 50k a week. Get that gone and then start building around him. Because right now he hasn't been, he hasn't gotten the players he wanted in. He's got a shit ton of Deadwood. And yeah, we've cleared a lot, but we've also cleared the Deadwood that was actually capable of playing football. We have not cleared the Deadwood like Wout Vaas, like Pats and Daka. They're still there and they're still rotting. But it'll take time. But apparently we just want to moan every single week because we're expecting to win every single game. Which is unrealistic if you really think about the situation we find ourselves in.
Mr. Fox Favourite says, we also have a board that approved the signings, brought in 3 managers, with 2 of them were donkeys, and Marty is working with scraps. And Neil, let me ask you, mate, there was a comment saying that this is the most concerned you've looked. What are your thoughts on that, mate? Talk to us.
I mean, I think that was a lot of copium that's been inhaled there by people on the panel, because this is another game now that we've got one of the most expensive wage budgets in the division. We should be performing way better than we are. And we're getting fairly... It's not that like we're playing the games like, oh my God, we were all over them. How did we not win that game? That's not the case. But look at that first half. We didn't have to make a clear cut. What was the XG in that half for Leicester? Can't have been much. So the thing is, right now, the one thing I'll say is I just don't think sacking a manager is really going to achieve anything, right? So that's really where it is. But that doesn't mean that he's doing a good job. And the fact that he's not. And what did we say? We literally, this game, before it started, we said, concerned, Luke Thomas is in the team. They're going to bully him. Concerned that they're going to lead to a goal doing it. What's exactly the goal that we've seen scored? Is exactly what we said it would, right? So if we can see it, then, now, he can do something to get around it, but if you keep doing the same thing over and over, I don't know, because I have seen him do in other games, other ways to get around it. But if he keeps going this way, it's going to be another defeat. And we're sliding.
Go on, Neil. He's going to turn, boys. He's turning. Do it, Neil. If you're turning, I'm going to turn with you, dude. I'm all aboard, bro.
The thing is, Luke, is if you sack the manager, I don't really see what that's going to achieve.
Yeah, what
I don't
would
think
it
it's going to achieve
anything, right?
Right, but at the same time, it's like, if it looked like we were in trouble of going down to League One, you would sack the manager. As long as that isn't the case, then I don't really see this season the point of doing anything. You might as well, try and get something going. But the concern is that after the last international break, sorry, second half started there, by the way, we'd just beaten Swansea and we were thinking, you know what, we look really good that last 20 minutes against Swansea. Now we can kick on and get some wins. We didn't fucking won shit yet. So see what he can do.
Oh no, Ramsey's down. He pulled his hamstring.
No, he hasn't.
I think he got clipped.
Did he get clipped? I just saw he went down by himself. He's holding his hamstring. Did he get clipped by something?
No.
Or I might just be tripping. It looked like he fell on his own.
If he has, then we're cooked.
Maybe,
I thought he fell on his own.
Face. It does look like he's no.
He just fell to the ground. I didn't see him being touched at all, and then he held his hamstring.
Oh, you bastards. We're fucked.
The season's over.
We're fucked. We're fucked.
He does not get clipped by anything.
We're fucked. Oh, we're fucked. We're fucked. We're fucked. We're fucked. We're fucked. We're fucked.
Yeah, he'll be out.
No, this might work. This might work. This is going to force the 3-5-2 now. This is going to force it.
Yeah,
I'm
just trying to check his injury record here as well.
He played 6 minutes last season because he was injured for the whole year, and this is his comeback tour. Oh, I feel bad for the lad. Oh,
that was bad. That was yeah. He that's like a fucking tear or something. Oh, that's
so sad. And he was playing really well this game as well.
Yeah, he was.
Oh.
It won't be season long, but it will be like
that'll be months.
He might be out for the year though.
Yeah. It will be a long time.
January can't come soon enough.
Oh my god, I see Skip warming.
Oliver Skip, go on, get Skip on.
We liquidate the club. We liquidate the club. I can't, man. I can't. And anyone saying we should be winning the league when Oliver Skip will be like number 8 instead of fucking Dewsbury. Oh.
Would you rather lose your hamstring or your hair?
I'd rather lose my hamstring. I'm losing the hair
Me
already.
too.
Could just take that off though. Accept the loss. Oh, at least if he can walk off, then maybe it's not too bad. But like the way he fell, you know something's wrong.
He looks downbeat.
Yeah. But like he doesn't have to get carried off by a stretcher. Like I'm thinking the small positives. Maybe it's just.
I know
3 months
Ricardo
instead of
walked
5.
off the pitch once, and it turned out he'd done his ACL. So
Yeah. Oh my god.
He's cooked. We're cooked. Yeah.
Who's coming on?
gonna
Who's
come
coming on?
on?
Please let it be a human. Please don't let it be a
ah
fucking
man, I
bug.
feel sorry for him. Look at his face as well.
But he played 6 minutes in the entirety of last year for Burnley because of his injuries.
Yeah.
Oh, poor lad.
It's gonna
Carranza. Yeah, this
So-
is
Okay,
going to
well,
come.
He's changing the system, but how is he going to change it? Oh,
No,
he's gonna
I
drop
don't think he
Ayew.
will.
He'll
Yeah,
take
he's going to
Ayew
drop
down.
Ayew back. Yeah, he's going to drop Ayew back.
Oh, that's so poor, man. That's so sad.
That's bad. Man, what a shame. What a shame. I mean, even in that first half, right? You know, in the opening 15 minutes where we would look really good, he was like the focal point. He was the one.
Yeah, like, he had
the
other
right
short-term
ones.
issues like a hamstring injury in the 24-25 season and various other muscular injuries. Shit. But it was his knee that kept him out for the longest time.
But that wasn't the knee. That was the hamstring. So let's hope.
Yeah.
Let's hope it's not completely gone. And then.
No, you see him in
it
January
doesn't
if
need
you're lucky,
surgery.
probably off that.
That's ours. That has to be.
There you go.
ours.
There's your enthusiasm for the second half gone in a minute.
Dude, we've conceded just before half time, meaning Marty had to rip up the plan. He makes a new plan 1 minute into the next half. That has to be ripped up too. Like that, that's also fucking unfortunate, man.
Yo, Wings
Wings getting
shirt
scrappy
pulled
there as well.
man.
Yeah, no, they're playing
Go
it
on, my
physical.
Wings.
They're playing physical.
Now that's
You
Wings too.
expect
He
that.
committed to it. I like that. Yeah. And now we press the throw in high. Press the throw in high. Oh,
Why is
that's
Ramsey? He's
fucking
come off it.
annoying.
He's done his hamstring, Reese. He's done his hamstring. Kate just messaged me to say, if they ain't crap, they're in the Seagrave Infirmary. Thomas and Ayew.
If that doesn't get you excited, what will? Oh my god.
New
Ayew
subscriber
has the
from
creative force, by the way.
Savs1724. Thank you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Man. Delete the club, says Temirika. Abdul's just been a bit non-existent again, really, hasn't he?
I mean, he had that chance where he could have either shot it, scored, or put it in Monga. But I mean, as a team, we've been quiet.
Nice
Now, though,
play,
second
JJ.
half, we've got a lot more possession. It looks like Millwall are probably wanting to
Look.
sit on it and defend and play counter attack. So that
What are
might
you on
give us
about,
more of a
Reese? What do you mean send him back? Waste of time. Keeping it, mate. He's been good like the last couple of games, but I don't think that was very harsh. It depends how long his injury is. If his injury is going to be like most of the season, then yeah, obviously. But if it's like if he's back January, February, something like that, then no, you keep him around, man. And knowing Leicester anyway, we haven't even got an option to send him back. We're probably stuck with him.
I mean, it's unlucky. You can see he's a player with a very high ceiling. But it's happened before that players get bogged down by injuries, right? I mean, look at, for example, Jack Wilshere for Arsenal, right? At one point, he was Arsenal's number 10.
Yeah, Matthias says, you know what that means? JJ at the 10 and Samari in midfield next week. Yeah.
Like,
I hope
thinks of
not.
something
No,
else to do.
or
He
Lewis
probably will
Page.
do.
Lewis Page comes back in.
I mean, he's not in the squad, though, is he?
No, that's what I mean, but next week, right?
Someone
Next
needs to send Duck Save to Marty as fast as possible. Just take a screenshot and say, I've done your homework for you.
I will do that.
Oh, that was good by Winks. I need to maybe not. He needed to get rid of it. I played Okoli.
Go on, Ricky P.
That was Okoli that stepped in. That was pretty good.
Oh, nice touch. That's a free kick. Yeah, he doesn't like the referee doesn't
yeah,
like the pushing
but
back.
he should be sent off. This guy should have been sent
playing
off.
for it. Our players, man, they got
Chester Leicester says this has got a loss written all over it, packaged and sent to Steve Cooper's gaff in Bromley. Bet he's loving it.
Steve Cooper just threw away a 3-0 lead, by the way, last game week in like 15 minutes.
Did he bring on a centre half and 3-0
I've
up
got
to
no
see out
idea,
the game?
but I just know he bottled it. I'm gonna be watching Steve Cooper on Monday, actually managing Pondby against the club in the city I live in, and I'll be fucking praying for their downfall. If I meet that cunt, I'll be taking a picture of him and sending it to the group chat for a laugh. But outside of that,
Ricky got a yellow.
probably for
we got a goal
complaining
here.
about
Go
the
on.
physical nature of Millwall.
I just want someone to bang that fucking shit top bins, man. Go on,
Nice.
son.
Nice.
Oh, get it in.
Really?
Get in. That's good. Oh, come on, lads. If we get 3 points from this after a shit goal conceded and our best player on the pitch getting a hamstring injury, I will be singing everyone except for Luke Thomas's praises. Come on. That's good. Oh!
That was a good opportunity.
Caleb Okoli
Should've got it
with
on
his
target.
beautiful head on it.
Yeah. See what he's trying to do. I mean, that's the thing. I think we look better when we're just being a bit more direct and asking questions like that. Hence, I'd be tempted to go 3-5-2 or 3-4-3, whatever.
Luke Thomas
Oh,
is a
good. He didn't
disgrace
actually just
to
pump it
Luke.
along.
Oh, my God!
Thomas.
You're not a footballer! Who do you think you are?
And that's a penalty.
And- yeah.
End the season. Fucking liquidate this club. Liquidate this club. And Winks, you know what? That's a rash challenge, but I'm blaming Luke Thomas because he's the idiot who gave it away out of nowhere.
I'm saying it now.
What's really unfortunate there is that time Jakob, instead of pumping it long, he did, in my opinion, the right thing, which was try and play out. But Luke Thomas, absolutely awful touch.
Rosy posy fucking whatever the fuck that was that Luke Thomas just did was what a fucking absolute gimp he is. Like fucking, why does Marty even? How has he not even been hauled off at half time?
That's done by Winks though. Once he's got to the ground,
That's a bozo alert.
yeah, that was dumb, man. Yeah, clear pen.
Jakub, my boy.
That's why I said 2-0 to Milwall at the start of the day.
I'm hoping my 2-2 is still on, but I can't see it the way we're playing. Fucking Luke Thomas, man. What an absolute
drop now.
virus you are.
Oh, wow, what a
Get the fuck out of
save.
there.
What a save.
Clear it! Get it the fuck out!
Wow.
Clear it!
Game on.
Jakub and his penalty save ratio
Jakub.
must be nearly 100%, man. This guy's fucking go to the pin.
Huge. That could be huge for the season right now.
Oh, they get a free kick instantly. Fucking fuck off. Fucking bitch ass. Fucking loser.
Yeah, fucking bend the fucking knee, bro. Hang your head. Fucking
sack
get
off
out, scrub.
Fucking shit, man.
Well, we wanted this striker, remember?
Right.
Pretty
If I
poor
don't see
penalty.
Luke Thomas come off in 5 minutes, boys, are we Martial or
Take
what? Like,
Thomas off! I'm on my
Rubbish penalty,
knees.
yeah.
Begging. If anyone has anything positive to say about Luke Thomas after this game, give yourself a look in the mirror, mate, and question yourself how your life has led to that moment. Everything you've experienced for what,
Where's
20, 30,
Dorco?
50
He's the one that
years.
for some reason I'm convinced he's Luke Thomas's dad.
If your whole life has led up to you fucking backing Luke Thomas after these performances, genuinely, please have a hard look at yourself.
who's backing Luke Thomas?
Not anyone
There is
here,
someone
but in
in
the chat.
BTG Dorco
There are
who
definitely
always
someone
like,
out
oh,
there,
he's-
man. There are Luke
He's a
Thomas
local
fans out
lad.
there.
Team should be built around players like him.
Oh, okay, that's
fucking honking take if you're serious.
Someone do the Luke Thomas face on Osama bin Laden's head again.
Yes, can we start doing Luke Thomas face swaps until he doesn't play anymore?
Wild.
Go on, Ayu. Go on, Ayu. Use your 5 pace. He's so
Truckosaurus.
slow. Press, force the high ball. Win the second ball now. Win the second ball. Oh, it's Luke Thomas who has to do it. That's
Marty has to change something now, man. The game, he's lucky that you can use that as momentum.
Yeah, the game's alive now.
Yeah. That
it's
can
not
go from game over to game on. Yeah.
It's not his mum I work with, it's his auntie, but yeah, sure, I'll tell her tomorrow on Monday.
I'm convinced his dad must know Rudkin. It smells so badly of that.
Dorco, yeah.
Oh, go on, that's a good ball.
He's done well there.
He has.
Oh,
that was still good. He couldn't have done much
That's the best
better
possible
there.
choice.
Unlucky.
Oh, no. Again, down the left, by the way. Why do you think they go down there?
And he's tired looking. Yeah, fucking absolute lurch.
He gets skinned so easily. It's the fucking ghost defending I hate. You just stand there like a fucking ragdoll. Like, if you commit, I respect it. You at least try something. You're just a fucking nothing burger. Like, I can accept you getting beat now and then if you go into the challenge, but look, instead, because he doesn't want to get beat, he just does nothing and still gets beat.
You could see it yourself as they were getting back. He looked absolutely gassed as well.
Of course he's gassed, man. He's never done this much exercise in his life.
He's shit. I don't even think he's League One standard. What the fuck, Marty?
Why do you think he flopped at Middlesbrough? Why do you think he flopped at Sheffield United?
He got
no
chewed
one
up
wanted him.
Everyone's been.
And we just extended his contract. We are ruining our own financial situation more than we already need. Get him off the pitch. Get him off the pitch. Get him off.
Look at him. He just looks like a fucking NPC bot now.
He probably doesn't even know we're playing football. He thinks it's American football.
What?
Probably, man.
Hold on. Planet Earth now saying, don't get carried away. Thomas did nothing wrong.
Planet Earth, mate. Have a look at yourself. Your whole life has led up to this moment. And you're backing Luke Thomas in this moment. Please have a hard look in the mirror, man. What have you done wrong in your life to get there? Embarrassing. Please, man. Do you not have 2 human eyes? A blind animal could see this. My fucking dog could see this. My fucking
he might have been trolling. He
He just whispered in his ear.
His whole life's a fucking troll if he genuinely believes that, though. Fuck.
Did I just see
Silko Thomas is the answer. Silko Thomas is the answer. Yeah.
Silko Thomas is
okay, so he's gonna go 3-5-2 then probably.
As long as it's Luke Thomas coming off,
no, he
I
went
don't care.
3-4-3 actually in the last game, didn't he? Because he still had the Fatawu and Monga playing and IU playing on their relevant sides.
Monga's going to get dragged already.
Well, that's why it's Silko, isn't it? Yeah. There's going to be Thomas for Thomas.
The game can be changed by the substitutions that will be made. Big moment in this game. Big moment in the season.
Yeah, but since that penalty save, what have we done? We've done nothing.
I can't show it for obvious reasons because this video will get taken down, but I have just seen Fossub has just done the edit of Luke Thomas on Bin Laden.
Let's see.
In the community.
Oh, you fucking weak bitch. And look, he's not there.
4 more years.
Oh, shit.
Look at how he tracks back, by the way. That's his position that's missing. And he fucking waddles back like he's a fucking penguin on Club Penguin coming back from the
He just got
agency.
sat down like a fucking cuck.
Oh, he probably likes to sit in the cock chair, mate. He probably likes to do that, man. Fuck me.
This is
The changes are coming, lads. So it's gonna be
I'll happily take you on, mate. As long as it's Thomas coming off.
He's taking. Yeah, I think this is okay. It's probably the other way to go. He'll take Luke Thomas on. He'll move Okoli to left centre back. He'll play 3 at the back. He'll take Jeremy Monga off. I expect, and he'll have Silko Thomas on the left, and even though Fatawu's left-footed, he'll keep him on the right-hand side.
Is Steffi's on the bench though, right? Why is Steffi not? Why is Steffi coming on? Not coming on for?
Well, maybe he doesn't feel he's
because
still
Silko
probably
Thomas
fit.
got the aura. Silko Thomas is gonna back his first goal here. Oh my God, Luke Thomas, you're fucking clueless. You just headed it down for. That was. Oh man.
Yo, this guy looks like that Forest Jack Grealish.
It does, yeah.
Jota
what's his
Silva.
name?
Forrest Jota, who I don't
Yeah,
think
it
he's
was
at the club
Jota. It is
anymore.
Jota. Yeah, I was going to say Jota.
Can we see a
but-
replay of that? Take a look at the header from Luke Thomas on that. No, Caleb Cole, don't be down.
He's always down though, isn't he, Coley? He's always on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Here comes
please.
Thomas. That should be the moment. This should be the
Yeah,
moment.
that we never see him again.
Yes.
Never see him again.
Yes.
He needs to come out of the team back
U21s until
until
the
next
day his
year,
contract runs out. That would have been summer, by the way. That would have been. Oh.
All right, what do you think of this? If we lose this game and the next game rolls around and Marty starts Luke Thomas, what are we all saying?
Well, I was
Say
concerned
again.
for this game. I thought it was the wrong move to make. So
What
he
you
does
said,
it. He'll
if-
sack himself, Luke. He'll sack himself unless he gets something. Because this is not
Yeah.
going to look good if it's another loss today to
Oh,
Millwall.
thank you. We've taken Karan's on, by the way, guys, if you didn't know. What is that graphic? Who is our graphic designer? Are you 15 minutes late to work? Like, what is
They're
it?
living in last year. They still haven't updated everything. That's what it is.
Just sub on Jamie Vardy, by the way, while you're at it. Maybe get James Madison on too. Sprint
Maddison.
Karan, say you sack us. Press. Win that second ball. Go on, Wings. Nice. Are you? Pass it back. Pass it back. Nice. Control.
Okay, so
Right.
now we've gone to what we were doing
Oh,
at the
yeah,
end of
let's
the whole game, which was more effective. But I have to say, in the whole game, who was the guy that scored? It was Aaron Ramsey, and he was the one that almost scored a second as well. So
Nice.
Nice.
Play. 1-2. Channel midfielder there. I can see that from FM. Win that second ball. Nice. Quick throw.
what happened with the Millwall penalty? Maverick
Saved by
Stolarczyk
Stolarczyk.
saved it. Yeah.
Pass it down.
He's
pass it
playing
down.
fast on the left side.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah,
yeah,
I
okay.
think
I
he-
mean, fair enough.
Coley,
I mean,
right?
he played
That's
left back under
Power.
Enzo for a period as well. If you guys don't remember.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he
Sure,
might
he
not
played
actually have
left
changed
back.
anything about the system.
Play
Actually,
down. Come on. Play. Nice. You've got your
I
man.
don't think he has because
Hey.
look at the position Ayu's taken. He's not coming up as a striker there.
That space. Nice. Good run. Win that. You're physical. You're Argentinian. Yeah, nice.
Nice.
Press. Do it again. Even if it's not thrown. Nice. Press high. Get up, get close, force him to do something risky here.
Don't fucking shake his hand now, bro. Your enemies
Fucking
for the
punch
next
him.
fucking 30 minutes.
Good. We're covering the opportunities. Force him to go long. Win the second ball here and we can get something scrappy from this. Force them to... Yep. Win that. We have to win that. Come on, Yannick. Ugh, we win it, but we lose too much momentum on it. Nice, Calanza. Get scrappy, boy. Go on, Silco.
There you go. That's what you want to win. You want to try and win them.
Yeah, well, that's where
50-50s.
he's played in League One. He'll know all about that. Yeah.
Play back. Play back, man. Ah, that's ours.
Well, he's at left back. What a world.
Yeah, throwing it in. Rowdy.
Go on. Play too fast. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
stop
He's
fucking
so-
around, you turtle.
Yeah. That you should have played that back to phase.
I'd get Mavadidi on in the 10. Get Ayu off.
Got it. You come down. Come short. Oh, tries to get it long. That should
Someone
be out.
said Lu-
Yeah.
Luke Thomas off, Wout Fast on has got to be one of the worst possible substitution combos in the league.
I think that's unfair and phase.
Yeah, for as much as we hate FaZe, I'd rate him as way more of a footballer than Luke Thomas.
Uh, 17. So if this continues as it is, it'll be 17 points from a possible 36.
That's crazy.
Go on.
No, I think
Go
he
on,
has to get
Vitaly.
something from this
Go
game.
on.
If he loses this, I think he's
Yeah.
going to be in very shaky territory.
Press. Nice. Again. Ah, they play through. Nice.
It's gone out.
That's out.
yeah.
That's out. That's because of the press. Good shit.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, shut up, Wolfie. You shit. Fuck you.
Play it back. all it took for Forest was 2 managers.
We'll be
one game.
playing them
Fair
again
enough,
next
man.
season, it looks like.
No, I think now they got Dyche in.
They've
they'll
got
be
Dyche,
fine.
man. I do like my Sean Dyche. I gotta respect that. Love my man. Fucking great personality, great voice, great memes. What can you hate about him?
Shut up. Stop glazing Dyche. Don't sit here
should've gone
glazing Dyche.
win that. Win the second ball here. Caleb, you have an option. Back. Play it back. Don't do something stupid.
And he did something stupid.
Gotta see Ben Nelson in the squad next time too. Like, why not fucking try? If we lose this game, I want to see someone rejuvenated.
Stone Cold Sean Austin.
Who's stopping
They're
off?
making a change.
Oh, they're taking his ass off probably.
You turns like my grandma.
yeah.
says.
The racist has been subbed off.
It's not racist.
They have a new manager every month. Daka will save the day, says Ryan. Jesus Christ. Have we had a shot this half?
No.
I think
We've
Have
had
we
like
not?
a header or something, haven't we? Coley's chance on the corner was the closest.
That was a clear free kick. Why the fuck are you guys moaning?
penalty to... Oh, no.
Down, back. You should have an option to your left. Oh, they're playing really high. Surely we just need a good ball through the press here. There's a lot of space. But not when it's Caleb O'Coley on the ball.
Hell, man.
Why is Caleb O'Coley tasked with playing the line break? Do you not just move Yannick Vestergaard to the right so you have a bit more space to play into?
Man, the only reason I like Daka is because he's cute, somebody said. What? Anil, why couldn't we go with an old-fashioned 4-4-2? Surely we would be less exposed and be stronger going forward.
Well, there's an argument for that. I don't think we can go 4-4-2 though. The players that we've got, I think you have to have three at the back if you do that because you're carrying Yannick, and our fullbacks aren't good enough, really. I mean, that's the thing that we knew coming into the season. It's just like who we got. I don't know. To be fair, if we went for a traditional 4-4-2, then Victor Christensen will be absolutely fine as a left back in that system. It depends. What might well happen is you might start playing teams and they might just be like, "Don't worry about defending deep against Leicester. They're fucking shit." Just so teams open up a bit more.
Oh,
fucking hell, man! We're getting rinsed.
Yeah.
We've not changed to the 3-5-2.
No, that's a mistake. We have not changed the system. So we're now playing basically the same way, but with worse players because we've got Ramsey off, we've got Munger off.
Do you think he's gone to the? He's brought Fass on, right? So now it's going to be easy for him to switch to that, right? Later on, he'll bring Ricardo off and then switch to the 3-5-2.
Yeah, and put another striker on.
Yeah,
he should do that now, in my opinion.
He normally does it around 70, doesn't he? 70 minutes, I think.
Just hit that.
Yeah.
Because I think the problem is that after that penalty's been saved, is rather than using that as like a rush of blood to be like, oh, okay, now the stadium might be panicking because they've blown a golden opportunity. As Luke says, we're the ones getting rinsed still, it looks like.
Does anybody agree with this?
Starting to look that way. That's the reality.
Yes. I don't think he's out of his depth, man. He's played in the championship for a few years now.
I hear it. Matt is
after the first 10 games, we were fourth, which looks good. But now in this next batch of 10 games, we've looked worse. That's just the reality.
I remember when we were 2 points off first day. That was only a
as the teams have warmed up, we've cooled down. We've not looked better. We look worse. That's the reality.
We need to, like you said, we need to switch the system now, quickly. Carranza's just run offside.
Yeah, that's why JJ checked it.
What are you going to do, Abdul?
No.
Oh, my God.
Flipping a honking cross.
He's saying I ain't got fucking nothing, no one to pass to. Here they come again, Milwall, down the left. Let's be honest, Where was that comment? Hold on, let's see what happens here. Ball in. It's back post. Oh, over the bar. Where was that comment I wanted to bring up? Let's be honest, guys. We've not looked great all season. Even when we won games, we have had bad patches in every game. And again, similar comment. We've not been good the whole season. The stats show it. We coopered our way through the first few games. Not had a single shot in the second half. We can't score unless there is a moment of brilliance for an individual player. Amanda says, "Oh my God, this is bad. I've still not seen one name of a manager that would be better than Marty with these shitty players. We don't create anything going forward, and we have Fatawu, Monga, etc."
Well,
Get
he's got
Chris
to think quickly,
Davies.
though, Mike. He's not going to get a job as big as this ever again if he fucks it.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's only down really, innit? If you
The thing is that the malaise has set in at Leicester for a long time, right? And it's not like we've been able to do something like completely rebuild the team with a new heart, right? We've only got 3 players that came on loan late. But at the same time, you got to be doing much better than this. And if you're making basic errors that all the fans can see, it's not going to help you. That was a decent cross. That was good.
Okoli asking for a penalty.
We haven't had a penalty all season. That is a bit weird. What, we in 13 games in now, not got a penalty. That was a good cross. That's what I'm saying. That's in my opinion, the way to go. Just to.
We've just read we've won 1 game since August the 29th, apparently.
Yeah, that's shit.
Never going to get a penalty if our strikers are never in the box. Okoli's being spoken to by the ref here, I think, or Fatawu, one of the two. Yeah, Fatawu and Leonard. Oh, man. Well,
Luke Thomas' face form is hilarious.
Happy Saturday, guys. Happy Saturday. As it stands, we're not getting a good Morning Foxes show tomorrow. It's going to be a bad Morning Foxes. I'll be honest, guys. With the points deduction, I feel we could go down playing like this, says Boho.
That is why when Brian asked why do I look so concerned, that is the reason. Go on. Oh,
Carranza tries an overhead kick.
Yeah,
That's a lot of power on that.
that would have been a good debut. Got a first goal for the club.
Well, I mean, if I look at the table here, so we are. If we were given a 10-point deduction tomorrow, we are 23rd out of 24.
Yeah. We're lucky that Wednesday got their
-12.
not the worst effort I've seen.
And it is at that point, Anil, like, because
Yeah.
I think I said last week, like, I don't think the board would sack Marty, but it's at that point.
No, they would. That's what I'm
they
saying.
Because they would need to. It would be panic
because they
stations.
cannot afford to double dip. Absolutely not.
Mavididi
Okay, here we
and
go.
Daka coming
Mavididi and Daka. Is that Daka? No, it is. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So this is a 3-5-2 now. This is a
There
3-5-2.
must be.
And are you
With,
taking off?
yeah,
as well?
are you going up top now?
Yeah, so
Well,
it's
he's still got
3-back.
Thomas. It'll be interesting to see exactly what he does. But yes, I'm imagining it'll be
I
Carranza and Daka up top.
No, Ayu's off. Ayu's
Yeah,
off.
okay, yeah.
So
Okay, where's
Mavididi.
Goes in the middle.
Mavididi
Yeah,
is
for
a
Tower,
10,
look, you can
maybe.
see the 7. He's moved over to the left-hand side. Mavididi on the right. So you got the wingers to put crosses in. So where's Silko Thomas going to play? Probably in the 10, just behind the front 2. No, Mavadidi's playing there. Okay. So Silko Thomas has gone out to the right. Mavididi is a 10, by the way. Wearing the 10.
Yeah.
Interesting.
There's a comment here. That sub took way too long, says Matty. It did take too long,
I think
didn't
he
it?
should have done that 10. Well, at 70, as you said, Locks.
Did they get on with it?
Yeah.
Very interesting. Mavididi in the 10 if Rams is injured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a different style of 10 in this sort of way, isn't it? Because you're going 3-4-1-2. That's what it is.
Fuck out of here, you toucan looking fucking idiot.
So
Millwall are gonna
Jordan James in the midfield 2, Mavididi in front of them as a 10, Carranza and Daka up top.
I just seen for I just seen that.
Thomas. 10 minutes to get something.
Marty just trying anything now. Indy Callier, yeah, he's not. Well, he did say that, but yeah, who knows with him. Dakker's Bonds, whoever scattered this abomination of a player should be doing time. Keith, I don't know what you talk about. We didn't. It was only Luke said Rude out very quickly, but we didn't say Rude out until February. So he had nearly 3 months at the club before we were saying Rude out. So that's not true, mate. That's not true at all.
It was when Rude went to that calamitous 3-4-3 with Daka as a 10 that the writing was on the wall for me.
Funny enough, Dorco said from day one, Rude is the next Rooney. So fair play, Dorco, on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one's even had a sniff at him since he's left, right?
No.
Wolfie about a Nils turtleneck. And he did rip. You ripped it up when he got sacked, didn't you?
Yeah.
I swear you ripped it up.
Yeah.
Good times.
Someone bring the Thai monks back. I'm sure we're cursed, says Steve. BC game curse.
I wonder what the deal is with the sacking. He was given a 2-year deal, wasn't he?
Straight to him out wide.
Okay, let's see what we can do here. There's you get it forward.
It's gonna be scrappy at this point. It's gonna be about winning the.
Yeah,
second
but
ball,
that's what we're going for, Luke. I mean, we're literally. It is now. It's not about pretty football. It's about we on paper have got better man for man, so make the game about that.
I'll take possession ball any day over a potential 50-50 error ball.
The Thai monks did a deal with the devil. Only Michael Carrick and Ralph Hasenhüttl are realistic options available to replace Marty. Are they better? Financially, they cannot afford to sack Marty either. Yeah, I don't think he would either. We're going to be in League One soon if Top doesn't sell the club.
Should have played that to Silko Thomas. Too much hero ball. The thing is, as well, is remember the West Brom game, we should have lost that one as well.
Oh, did I hit the crossbar? Did I miss that? Yeah, did I hit the crossbar, JJ, there? Did I miss that?
No, I think it hit the back stanchion, as they call it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Keith, that's where I'm at the minute, mate. I know Marty, this is not good enough from the team, from Marty whatsoever. I just don't think a new manager's going to fix the problem. And I do think it's very naive if people think that a new manager is just suddenly going to get rid of all the players that everyone keeps moaning about. Ayew, I think, is going to play. Ayew's going to play under a new manager, I think.
Yeah.
Hopefully Thomas wouldn't, but you know.
We have one more game before. When's the next international break? It's coming up soon.
Yeah.
So
that's the thing with another international break coming up. That's when these things tend to happen.
Corner for Milwall.
Oh, I thought that was in there because it froze, but I heard the commentary.
Yeah.
Abdul says Fuentes out. This is a completely different team to what we saw at the Fiorentina game. Yeah. Well, there's no Bilal for starters.
No Hermansen either in net. I mean, Jakob has been good today.
Gonna have to have our Marty in or out poll at the end of the match ratings, that's for sure. I think I can guess which way it's gonna go.
I think you'll be surprised in it. I don't think it's going to be. It will be close, but I don't think it's going to be
I
in
would say as
favour
well,
of Marty
like,
out
let's
yet.
just say Danny Rowe was available in a month's time and the performances were still this poor. You know, I would be saying maybe we could be looking for something better.
But he's not.
But he's not. Like, I don't have anyone in mind who I think is more competent and more willing, and willing is a big thing, to take on this task on a free. We clearly won't pay a buyout for a manager, so I don't care if they're managing another club, then they're not coming. And if that's the case, there is someone, then maybe we can have a chat. But until then...
Winks booked.
You know.
Yeah.
I've seen all I needed to see from Marty.
Are you Marty out?
Yeah.
Fair
I'll
enough.
tell you why. If he comes out in the press conference afterwards, right, and we've all talked about, like, yeah, it's good that he's caught at the players, but he's done it consecutively 2 weeks in a row. What's his excuse going to be this week? If he does it on the players again, I know the players have definitely played for him. We all thought they played with intent the first 10 minutes of this game. But if he comes out and slags him off again in the press conference, it might get toxic, and then he might start losing players in the dressing room. That's obviously hearsay and hypothetical, but I'm just saying if he does come out and do that and it gets toxic, then you're definitely going to have to make a case for it, in my opinion.
Potter's not
Potter's
free
the
agent
Sweden
either.
manager.
He's a Swedish manager.
He's gone.
Yeah.
Which
Did you
might
see
be
the
a
video
good
of him
thing, to be honest.
speaking fluent Swedish?
You're overreacting, guys. It was not fully fluent. He spoke, a few good. It was
Well,
understandable.
it's more than I fucking can, so it's fluent to me,
but
all
it's
right.
not fluent. It was competent Swedish.
Can you
he
speak
said-
fluent?
what he-
Can you
what-
speak
what he
fluent
said-
Swedish, Doc?
What he said in Swedish
Go
was,
on.
Go on.
now I'm gonna end this.
That's a pen. That's a pen.
Is that not a pen?
It's not. I
How
don't
the
think so.
fuck is he just buried him?
He didn't.
I-
He just his foot in.
Yeah, I don't. I've seen him give him, but I don't think it was. I don't think it was personally.
He just fucking bodied him in the fucking penalty. Let's see this again.
There is no ball here. Like, that's
Bro,
full
come
on,
on.
man. That's
That's
full on,
fucking
man.
a pen all day fucking long. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
That's
He's just been
full on
bodied. He's got
man,
no
yeah.
ball whatsoever. He's just sniped him. Come on.
Nah,
man.
I think
He's
he's
just
gone down.
out-muscled him, man. That's
Yeah,
not right.
I think it's out-muscled. I think it's out-muscled. Look, he's fucking taking the
Yeah.
piss out of Abdul.
Yeah. He is. And to be honest with you, that's right. That's the championship. You got to stop crying, and you got to.
To be fair, that post from Abdul the other day was embarrassing, wasn't it? About his foot. Did you see it, lads?
I think it was just the wrong pose, right? Because I think the general point is he's been getting targeted a lot.
No, good ball, good ball.
Okay,
He
right.
got the wrong
no
angle.
pace.
He got the wrong angle on the cut on his foot.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
I'm
Because
joking.
Go on, ball played Mavadidi. That could
That's
be.
something. That is something. Is that not something for us? He's about to pass the ball and he gets fucking fouled. Oh my god. But no, the point is, I think, like, how many times have I seen Fatawu, like, at the 50th minute play with a ripped shirt because it's been ripped apart by his opponents?
Yeah.
Like, that's
No, he's won the
like
ball, yeah.
4 games or something. Has he won the ball?
Yeah, that's
Maybe the
that's
angle,
another
maybe,
pen.
maybe
Fair
the
enough.
angle was just scamming then. Yeah, you know what? Fair enough. Maybe that is the ball.
Man, Carranza again, man. He's got a clown touch as well, hasn't he?
There is 5 minutes of the game left. Make sure to hit the like button on the video as well. We're going to be doing match ratings soon. I'll post the link soon. David, just to let you know, mate, if you take off 10 points, which is what we're expected to get 9, maybe, we're in the relegation zone, mate. Man, people are angry. I'm not saying it's wrong. Fair enough that you're angry. But yeah, people are going crazy. This has been dog shit, innit? I think we were right. Our good half was the first half when we started the first 15
Yeah, unfortunately,
minutes.
we had to concede from, an idiot moment. Maybe we would have gotten another point. And, at this point, a point wouldn't look that bad. Oh my god, Vestergaard is genuinely still a brilliant player at this level. Played right. Go on, Winks, you should see that. Caleb. What is that option? Why are you trying to pass to that, man? Do they not trust Silko or something? He's not getting the ball at all.
They haven't trusted Silka all game, actually, I've got to say. When he
I
was on the
haven't
other
seen him on the
side
ball
as well.
once.
In fairness, like a non-negotiable, right? As manager of Leicester this season,
That's a fucking free
foul.
kick at the. Come on, man.
Yeah. A non-negotiable really should be like get the best out of these fucking wingers that we've got. Do you know what I mean? And he's not doing that. He's not doing that. Of course, they're doubled up on. We know that. But then, supposing they'll if the wingers, somebody put a comment earlier, if they're doubled up on, then why are the central options not having more joy?
Yeah.
There's JJ. JJ's getting a full 90 here.
Nice.
Man.
The calls get worse and worse on the balls the game goes on.
Yeah.
This is a tough watch.
He's blind, boys. Come on.
That could definitely
Match
be like a
ratings.
fumbling goal.
The link is in the chat, guys. As always, go to bluetinted.glasses.com. At the top of the page, there's a link for match ratings and submit your match ratings for this game. The players, the subs, the manager, the ref. We're also going to do a Marty in and out poll as well during the match rating show, and we'll look at that when we get to Marty. What do you think about?
Fucking hell.
Here's a question for all three of you. So, two questions. Do you think the players are still playing for Marty? And secondly, how long will it be before they don't?
That's what I was talking about at the press conference. That's exactly why I want to say what happens after that. Go on. Should have shot there fast.
Yeah.
They can put the fucking lever for it. We all know it.
At this point, man, with our strikers level, we might actually have to play Wout fast as a striker.
He would do it. I've always joked that he wished he was he was the kid that got told he's playing centre back and he wanted to be a striker. I've always said that.
It's a funny question, that, Locks. I kind of feel at the start of the game they were, but as the game's gone on, I'm not sure that they are.
JJ to take another corner. 6 minutes added time, apparently.
Was that Carranza?
Seen all I need from Carranza, boys.
We've been awful today as
how
well.
How much at a time?
Really
Can we see
poor.
it this time, maybe?
6.
We didn't know last time how much added. 6 minutes.
Yeah, 6 minutes at a time.
It's too easy. What an easy game for Millwall. Rode down the first 10 minutes. Piece of piss.
I was just going to say, Neil, what you said, like, even if they are still playing for Marty, right, like, it just happens, right? You don't pick up results. The players will say to themselves in their head, this ain't the guy. And they will just, and that's when performances get even worse.
Problem as well, Locks, is you know how many people are out of contract. And the last time we had a season where so many people are out of contract, you know what happened?
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Because the thing is as well, it's like as the season goes on, at the start of the season, you're optimistic. Oh, we could have a good season. It could be fun. It could be like 2 years ago when we win the title. You know, when you're like down in the doldrums, 16th, 17th, 18th, whatever like that, you know there's no chance. They're going to lose motivation. But as I say, it's one of those things that I feel that like even if you get another manager in, it's like you might see a slight improvement, but I don't think you're going to see like a massive. It's a massive shame that Aaron Ramsey's out as well. If he's out now for a long time,
yeah,
we're in
the mud
because he probably was the best player in the last couple of games. I think whilst he was on the pitch, he was probably our best player. That was nice for Tau. Wins a corner, could get something.
Fuck their dirty cunts, Millwall, pissing me right off.
But they've always been like that, Luke. That's the nature of going down to the den. Since time immemorial, it's been like this down there. Last time we came to Millwall, we lost as well. But if you remember, they scored like a fantastic long-range goal. It's going to be same scoreline, but going to be a totally different performance. It's just second best to everything, really. Go on, Silko. Nah, poor.
There was 6 minutes at a time, ABD, and there's about 3 minutes of that left, mate.
Steve, if you're listening, are the fans, the away fans, are they turning against Marty? I'd be curious.
Yeah, I bet they are. I think there were some Marty out chants last time.
Well, he said there was some of Marty sort it out. Comment.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
That was the last game.
We could have 100 minutes. We wouldn't score.
Yeah, it looks like it. Haven't come close to. Has their keeper made a save? Definitely not this half.
No. We've had 2 shots on target.
Yeah. It's where Steve's commenting in the FM chat about if your XG aren't high enough.
Yeah. Here they come. Got it clear.
We're just fucking wasting possession every time. It's just...
Abdul's not really getting much joy down the left, is he?
Yeah.
No. I've seen that in the Cooper. Another brain dead decision from Marty. We're playing 2 balls as well.
I can understand the calls for the manager, but the next manager will come into this. Yeah. Yeah, that's all good enough, yeah. Bloody hell, look at this. Please check how many goals Daka, Ayu and Carranza have scored in their last 200 appearances combined. Please, please tell us, KK Bull, mate. I would appreciate that.
I don't think Dak has touched the ball. I forgot he was on the pitch.
There you go.
Oh. That would have been clippable if he scored that.
That's the best chance we've had all half. Not bad, to be honest. It's straight header.
I don't think Daka knows that was even coming. I think that's just an accident.
Jordan James, great cross. The thing is, right, is like if we'd have played this half and we'd have pumped in like 10 of those balls, we actually might have scored. That's what I don't like. It's like we should have.
Oh wow,
we can play that way, and I think even with our calamitous strikers, they will probably grab a few of those. Because even like Carranza, I think he looks better in the air than because he definitely can't fucking use his feet. That's for sure.
Apparently, Sunderland have just scored a winner against Chelsea, last minute winner.
Nice, good for them. 150 million spent.
Game.
We're now we've now played the whole 96 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, and sad we got saved penalty and we didn't make anything off that momentum. Awful.
We've fucking shipped it long for the last 10, 15 minutes. It's not worked once.
Yeah.
Both systems under Marty in this game have failed.
We're a minute or nearly a minute into a minute past. Sorry, the injury time now.
What the fuck was that?
That was awful.
Was that Silko? Yeah.
No,
Yes.
Anyone that's got Thomas as the surname.
Remember, guys, EAY, you don't need to keep spamming that same message, mate. But yeah, bluetintedglasses.com, match ratings, bluetintedglasses.com. That's where you can submit your match ratings. How is the game still going on here? Like, legit, how is the game still going on? They've had a shot. That should be it. With over a minute now. That should be it. That should be it. Yeah, everyone's saying full time. So there we go. So yeah, Millwall 1, Leicester 0. Literally, we had about 15 minutes in the game at the very start where we looked like we were maybe going to have a good game. But yeah, as always, that dropped off very quickly. As Luke just said, 2 different systems as well. We went to the 3 at the back eventually, and even then it didn't really do anything for us. And yeah, we've won 1 game since the 29th of August, Luke. How are you feeling, mate? You are Marty out big time now, yeah?
Yeah, I've got to be honest with you, it doesn't bode well for him. If you look at it now, we've not had a result in ages. Anil is right to point out that we do, like, it's not like we've spent way too much for these players. They're obviously clearly shit, but like the depth that we have now, would you still argue even on paper it's better than the rest of the championship? Maybe, but mate, I've seen 2 formations fail. He keeps on playing Luke Thomas when it's brain dead. It's cost us a goal. Our build-up play is absolutely honking. We pumped it long so much there, turned the ball over heaps. I know people want to say they hate tippy-tappy football. We're not even seeing that. At least you're keeping possession that way. Everything looks brain dead and build up. We created no chances that game, first or second half, barely. I think I've seen all I need from him. But to be honest with you, I don't think it's going to change anything to bring anyone else in. But he's awful. Like, I don't know. If we get a points deduction, then how favourable are you going to be with Marty? You're going to persist with him, then we're going to start panicking. We're going to go down.
Yeah, so this is what I said during the watch long. It's a good point. If we got a deduction and we were sat in 23rd, you know, the club will panic, won't they? Because it will literally be change the manager and hope for a bounce or get relegated. Doc, where's your head at the minute, mate? By the way, sorry, just quickly, everybody, there is a poll in the live chat, so please get a voting in that poll, and then we will bring it up when we get to the Marty segment of the ratings. But go on, Doc, how you thinking,
I'm just
mate?
tired of the fact we haven't put together a good 90 minutes, right? We started this game like brilliantly. We were dominant for 20 minutes, and then we faded in, gave up a silly, shitty-ass goal. There should never be a goal because of Luke Thomas, and then later on, he was at fault again. With Winks helping him give a penalty, thanks to Jakob for not making it 2-0. Yeah, it's not good. Aaron Ramsey could be out for a long time. We don't have a 10 outside of that. Mavididi was invisible when he came on. Maybe it's time for Lewis Page to come back in. Maybe it's time for Luko to get a chance. Maybe it's time for VK to get a chance. Maybe it's time we play Nelson, because I feel like we need to shake the bag, try something new. I think there are not many players who are locked, in my opinion, outside of Stelasic, Vestergaard, for Tabu, and then Winks and Ricky for those that can start, and then I'd be open to trying Mavididi to give him a start again. I think dominant for 20 minutes is not extremely generous. That's just telling how the game progressed, but then after that we were just a shell of ourselves. The thing is, and I think many people need to realize this as well, we've been sacking managers left, right and centre. We need some continuity. I believe Marty is competent. I don't think he's exceptional, or at the very least not yet. I like his fundamental ideas of how he wants to play football. I think he knows what he's doing for the most part, but it's clear that adapting to a big club has been difficult for him, especially when he doesn't get to bring a load of players his style with him and has to work with a group of players who might not be very motivated, might not be happy to be here. And while, there's so much we can still improve on, if I don't see, I'm not going to call for his head until I see a better option on the market. If someone who I genuinely believe was on the market that was a lot better, or even just better than Marty, I would be open for it. But I don't think there's anyone better, and I definitely don't think there's anyone better who is anywhere near being close to realistic opportunity to get this job.
Ninja Adam says the club is dead. Fans saw it coming for years, but the board never did. Marty is not the problem. The players are the one, and the ones that pay their wages are a disgrace. Sorry, but what is this take? I don't know what you're talking about, Cameron. Still Marty in. Sacking managers won't make a difference. It'll give our clueless board a cop-out. It's the players that are a big issue, who think they're better than they are. Not one of our players give a single fuck. It doesn't matter if Marty is competent or not. Travel Sick is saying Gary O'Neill. I mean, he will be, if Marty was sacked, he will be one of the names on the merry-go-round, that's for sure. No doubt about that. Wigston Fox says, time to get Evans in the bench at least. Azza says, there is nothing in this squad. The only clear style of play we have is shit. I would at least by now to expect to see Marty stamp his blueprint on this squad, but there is nothing. I'm going to just quickly play, as always, a video that Steve has recorded outside the ground on his way out. So let's see. Oh, I haven't added it yet, so I'm not going to show you yet. I'll show you soon. But yeah, Steve did make a good comment, Luke, a second ago, saying about contradictory shit. Like, you know, he says that there's been contradictory shit previously. What do you make to that? Because we've seen it before, you know, about how he's angry with the players, you know, and they're arrogant and things like that. But yeah, what are you expecting to see from him today after the game in his interview?
That's the thing. Like, unless he comes out and owns a mistake and says he made some decisions that were correct about, you know, trying to really throw Luke Thomas under the bus and the rest of the players along with it, then that's what I was saying to you earlier. Like, it could get toxic if he throws them under the bus a third time. That's proper Brendan Rodgers-esque level. That's a big concern for me. Then the players will stop playing for him, and it could possibly get worse. And then if you compound on top of that we get a points deduction, it's even more pressure on the players and the manager. If you looked at Marty's face in the last 5 minutes, he looked out of his depth. He did look like he didn't know what to do. He was devoid of ideas. We also forget for a brief period he even played Wout Faes at left back instead of just going from the back three right from the get-go. When you took Thomas off, that was brain dead. Also, if you remember, I can't remember that stat logs, but you guys have brought it up several times that we're like 16th or something in the league for like chances created or like XG. I can't remember what it was, but it was something poor and proved that we're not that threatening as we like to make ourselves out to be. And these brief glimpses of good play that we're doing in 20-minute patches and games without fucking scoring that we're kind of copium glazing for, and me, myself included. So I don't think he's the man to take us forward. I think we need to get on the phone call and use your representative here from down under to get Big Ange down here. I would take him in a heartbeat. I don't want to see any more of Marty. If look, let's ask this. Like, we all could say this is reactionary all you want, but we said it was stupid. Luke Thomas, we shouldn't be starting for the last 3 weeks. Easy, yeah. We said at this match, Neil, I, both, everyone, if he starts Luke Thomas again in the next game, surely this guy's a fucking brain dead, pale eating moron, and we need to get someone else in. Doesn't matter who it is, Andy King, whoever the fuck.
Let's see what Steve had to say then after the game.
I don't know, guys. So I've left, so if they score now, then that's good. Clearly I'm cursed, but fucking hell, that was atrocious again. First 10 minutes, pretty good on top of them, and then we just sat back. No attacking threat. And genuinely, I just don't know what to say. Luke Thomas should never wear a Leicester shirt again. I'm starting to turn a little bit on Marty because he keeps picking the same players that just clearly don't want to be here. Look, we go again at the weekend, but yeah, I'm losing patience. I really am. It's a disgrace. To pick up one win since August 29th, not good enough at all, especially with the squad that we've got. Anyway, cheers, guys.
There we go. There was Steve's comments. So yeah, again, this is your final chance. Get your match ratings in at bluetittedglasses.com. There's a button at the top of the page to submit your ratings. There is also a poll on YouTube, so please get them in before I end it. I'll give it another few minutes. Marty, in or out poll on the YouTube live chat. And yeah, I'll hand over to Anil.
Well, there you go. What a brilliant game. Not another defeat at the Den. 1-0. It finishes to Milwall. Let's go through the match ratings. Just take a quick look at the score. I mean, this is really poor data to look at, isn't it? I think this is horrendous to have a look at this when you're away at the Den. Remember, they missed a penalty. I called 2-0 before the game, so if Ivanovic wasn't wearing his Muppet slippers, it probably would have been. 2 big chances for Millwall, 8 shots. We only had 11. Not a big chance for Leicester throughout the whole game. Honestly, I'm surprised we even got 0.62 in the XG. I don't really remember us testing their keeper at all, other than right at the end there with Daka, and it was a pretty tame-headed effort. Here I've got the momentum as well, and you can see that, yes, we did start quite well, but then look at that. Pretty much throughout the rest of the half, it was Millwall that had it. even in the second half, didn't really do much. And I think the most disappointing thing is that after that penalty save, you could use that as momentum to keep yourself going, and we just never did. So disappointing it was. So let's go through the match ratings. Let's start with Jakub Stolarczyk. I'll come to Luke on this one. What did you make of Jakub? Because I know that you've been quite critical of him recently, but I don't think he really did that much wrong in this game, other than being one team.
No, exactly. Not only did he make that brilliant penalty save, but that first chance we had earlier, I've clipped it and I'll sort it out to you later. That came from playing it the traditional kind of Enzo way, where you play it short to Harry Winks, almost like a suicidal pass, and it comes straight back, and then you dish it wide, build from there at speed because you've pulled the players out of position in attack. He did that. He kept the ball on the ground a lot more at the beginning of the game. He made 2 or 3 brilliant saves, and then on top of that, he's made a penalty save. I gave him an 8 today. I actually thought this is probably one of his best games. I know he shipped a goal, but that wasn't his fault. That was Luke Thomas.
Anyone else got anything they want to say about that? Because I think you're probably right. What do you reckon that everyone's going to give him, though? Because I think people are so angry. Let's have a look.
He should get a good rating. That's just way too harsh. That's way too harsh. He saved the penalty, for crying out loud. And while his distribution can still be better, that's the only thing he did wrong today. His distribution did everything else we needed from a goalkeeper. And when you save a penalty, give him in a 6, man. You know.
Yeah, I think that's harsh because even if you took it out of that, he did a lot better. All right, let's move on to. I think I can only come to one person. You know that he's only staying on for this reason, for this hate watch.
Give him one.
So I've got to come to that.
Can we give a negative? Can we give a negative 10? Maybe actually, we give him a 0.0001 for that one good thing he did all game. But you get -5 for losing the ball that led to the penalty because you think you can do a rainbow flick or a McGeady spin or whatever you were trying to do. You incompetent prick. Maybe next time just focus on hitting the ball away or keeping him offside. You could have done a million other things. You were the reason we lost this game because that goal would not have happened without you. That penalty would not have happened without you. This could have very well been a boring 0-0 game where we would still be moaning because we were shit in terms of going forward. But you're the reason we didn't walk away with the point today. Incompetent. Why are you not gone in the summer? Whoever let him sign the contract, John Rudkin, you need to go as well. Idiot. Get him out.
Yeah, you guys giving him 1.6.
Thank you, guys.
You can't go lower than 1 in our rating. That's, I think, the lowest anyone's gotten all season. Let's talk about this quickly. It has to be time to look at Aluko. We've put on Wout Faes as a left back before then going to a kind of 3-5-2. What do you think is the solution going forward? I mean, a lot of people will say the solution is getting rid of Marty, but even if that happens, right? Because it's a reality, right? We can't play him there, right? So I'll come to you, Luke. Speak for your namesake, but what is the solution to our defence? How do we actually get a tune out of Leicester, given how poor this situation is?
I got to be honest with you, I don't think he'll do it right. If we're going to play a back 3, in my opinion, it has to be a 3-2-4-1. It cannot be a 3-5-2 because clearly in build-up, it's not working, in my opinion. It's just not. Carranza's not as physical as we'd like him to be, but I don't want to go too off topic, but if you want to keep it on defence, I think Aluko demonstrated to me time and time again in pre-season, this kid can play at centre-back and he could play at either side, left or right back, in my opinion. You're going to play a back 3 and reintegrate Nelson back into the squad. I think we need to scrap fullbacks altogether because clearly it's not working. Unless you want to shift Ricardo over onto the other side, playing Luke Thomas is completely redundant and there's no one else that can play there unless he plays Aluko. So scrap the back 3 or put Aluko in or, Marty's just brain dead.
Yeah, the thing is that a CB a left back who tucks into a back 3 in possession, that is what Luke Thomas is doing. He just cannot do it properly. So that is a big issue. All right, I think we'll be talking a lot about that on the analysis show. And you guys that play Football Manager, you come up with a solution, you tactical geniuses, as to what we do there. Because going forwards, I mean, I will just say this before we move on to a Cody, which is that if we keep doing this is why I said that I was so negative at the start, because I was just thinking, like, we've literally seen that this is the problem. So a good manager recognizes that as a problem and tries something different. Even if you've got a squad full of shit, you still stir it around to try and do something. If you're not going to even recognize the elephant in the room, that is a really bad sign, which I'm sure we're going to get to in the end when we talk about Marty. All right, Locks, talk to me about Caleb Okoli. Comes into the team today. What did you make of him overall? What rating would you give him?
I think initially he was pretty good. I think the second half he dropped off a little bit. I think a few of the passes weren't great. I think some of the decision making was pretty poor. I think we all agreed with the decision to bring him in back into the 11, but I don't really think he did too much to suggest he should play again in the next one, to be honest with you. I would probably give Okoli a 5. I think anything below that is maybe a little bit too harsh. I think he was just average, bang average, so I'll give him a 5.
That's quite generous. I mean, he's got a 3.8. Duck or Luke, what did you think of him? I mean, this is a fair comment. He still does not know how to pass the ball. It's funny because he started off the game and he made a few good passes. Just as the game went on, well. I can quite vividly remember Luke saying in the stream, just like his passing is just falling off as the game gets going on. You wanted to say something there, Duck?
No. It's just like he looked confident as well at the beginning of the game, and then they just dripped out of him.
Yeah. Very unfortunate to see. All right, let's come on to Yannick Vestergaard. I'll come to you, Duck, on him. What did you make of your fellow Dane today?
I thought he did all right. Didn't do much wrong. Able to dribble out of the trouble a few times. Can't remember him giving the ball away much. He's given a lot of responsibility in defense. I very rarely think he's the culprit of the biggest mistakes that happen there. I think you can't argue he has to start again next week because he's integral to the side. I've 6, 7. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd have given him a 6 as well. I think he was pretty steady, all things considered. Very harsh, but I think it's just you tend to see it, which is that when we have a bad performance, the rage comes out, which is understandable. Okay, let's move on to Ricardo. Give this one to you, Luke. Ricardo Pereira, not had a good season, you've got to say at the moment. What did you make of him today? Was he even on the pitch? I don't know.
Yeah, you didn't see much of him, but everything that you did see involving him was nothing wrong with. Every pass he was on point. He just was barely involved in the build-up whatsoever. Unfortunately, today, another thing where he's not utilised to his best in this system, in my opinion, for where he's at in this stage of the twilight of his career. I would probably going to have to give him 5, to be honest with you. And he's not put a foot wrong, but he's not made too much of an impact on the game either, unfortunately.
Yeah, what would you give him, Luke?
5.
5, yeah. I think I would have given him less than that. And he's been given 4, which is what a lot of people in chat have given him. He's the captain as well, and that can be a problem, right? Because if times are bad, he's not really leading, I would say. Not much he can really do, but he's out of contract himself at the end of the season. Harry Winks, Locks, let me come to you.
Harry Winks. I think in the first half as well, it's difficult in it because I think we did have a strong opening 15 minutes of the game, and I think in that moment he was really good. He was getting stuck into challenges. He was doing all his usual stuff, but again, I think just like everyone, really, I think he dropped off a little bit. I would probably give Harry a 5. I don't think it's fair to give him anything more than that. And again, I think it's a little bit harsh to go below that. First half, like I said, good. Second half, just poor with everybody else. So 5 for me.
It's a funny one. Winks actually had a great first half. Too bad his twin brother came out in the second half and was for 4 for most of it. That's fair enough.
I'll say, though, just quickly, the work rate he put in it, and, even if, for example, giving away the penalty, he sprinted back to try and make up for a mistake that was not his. We wouldn't see that last year. And I can give him some credit for that. The tackle was still horrible, but we saw way more runs and intensity and fight in Winks today, which was very nice outside of his passing.
Yeah, I mean, it was Bozo for the penalty, but he's literally made up for someone else's error. That said, he should not have put the challenge in and just let the player go. So that was where's the thing? We do need to give him a little bit of a... But, I mean, yeah, what did he get? You guys gave him 4.6. I think he was a bit better than that, but I can understand it, faded from the game. I think what we see with Harry Winks is that when we're playing that game, when we are pressing and trying to squeeze players, he's quite good. But as soon as it gets into a physical affair, he just gets bullied out of the game. Championship, same as the Premier League. That's a big question because then you're playing a game that he can't really play. Which is a challenge. Still good delivery, though. Okay, Jordan James. I'll come to the Welshman in the house. This is an interesting one because he probably was quite poor, but at the same time, I felt like the only threatening things from Leicester did probably come from JJ. What did you make of Jordan James today?
Yeah, I wasn't too impressed with him. But again, similarly to Winks, I think in the first half he was doing pretty well. This is probably going to be my worst score for JJ actually so far. I'm going to be honest. I'm actually going to give him I don't know. I think I'm going to have to put him slightly below Wink. So I'm going to say 4.5 for JJ. It might be harsh.
I know the real reason for this, which is as soon as he got dropped from Lox's FM team, he's completely gone off the Jordan James hype wagon. I've noticed that. I can't believe that's happened, by the way. 4.8 he got given. How did we play? Absolutely awful today. Deservedly beaten. Anyone else got anything they want to say about Jordan James?
I think you see a lot more out of him when Ramsey's on the pitch. I thought he was half decent. So I think a 5.5 would have been fair for him. You didn't have as much opportunity as you would have liked from him, but the chances that he did see him, he was dribbling and beating his man every single time, and he was the only player that was able to progress the ball and carry it up the pitch, which we're sorely needing right now. Not just because Keenan Dewsbury's Hall, but because we're so frenetic and trying to play these line-breaking passes all the time and losing ball, pumping it long, and constantly turning the ball over. We need something that can at least carry us up the pitch, because we're seeing not many threatening chances whatsoever, because we just can't simply get into the final third because we keep turning the ball over.
Yeah, because he made that cross right at the end for Daka. He also had the shot, which he should have passed to Silko Thomas. So that was a bit bozo, but he gets involved in the game. That's why I would have been a bit more generous, but for sure, he was average, and I think 5 is fair enough. Aaron Ramsey. Who's next? Who's going to come to? I'll come to you, Luke. I can't remember who's next. I'm just going to come to you regardless. But
you're right, mate. I think he was one of our best players on the pitch. He had that one shot on goal again, barely had any time to think about it. He's dinged it in. Yeah, sure, it was at the keeper, but he's made it with little time. He looks like he was getting better every single game. It's unfortunate now he's injured. I hope it's not for long, mate, because, he's not long enough. I would have given him, I think I scored him a 6 on the website, but he didn't have that enough time on the pitch. But he looked like one of our best players until he got injured. It's a real shame, mate.
Absolutely. Well, you guys gave him 4.6, which I think is maybe indicative of the game itself. But I mean, I thought he was quite good. And unfortunate injury that just completely killed us in the second half. And I think he'll be out for a while for that. Okay, let's go to Jeremy Monga. I'll come to you, Doug. Brilliant for you in FM, but this isn't FM. This is real life. Real life, Jeremy Monga.
That was one time where he dribbled out of like a good amount of trouble, where he was 1v4, which was really impressive. I think it's good to see he still has his confidence, because he's not been winning as many duels. He's been getting the adult treatment, right? Being two-manned, and that is hard to deal with. He has to adapt to that, I believe. I mean, it's quite clear some growing pains are now showing in his game, I would say. But I thought he did all right. Didn't do much wrong, and I say the same when Fatawu fails a few dribbles. It's important they have the confidence to try it, because we need that to make something happen. But maybe like a 4 or 5, a quiet game for him today. But no hate coming towards the 16-year-old on my end, because he couldn't carry us at the Den when he had Luke Thomas playing behind him, by the way. So had quite a lot of defensive responsibility as well to try and sort that sinking ship out.
Neil, can I ask you, we're pretty much going to have the same conversation. We could have maybe a bit more, but different. But with both our wingers, when we come to Fatawu, like Monga, this is like maybe his third quiet game in a row. Like, he's had his moments of brilliance, but again, our wingers keep on being isolated, and we're not getting the best out of wingers, which is another indicative problem with Marty, because we have arguably on paper definitely the 2 best wingers in the league, or at least 3 of them, you could say, with Mavididi if he was on form. Is this an issue to do with Marty? Because I think that he's not getting enough service, but again, both of our wingers are usually beating their first man, and then they have no options other than maybe a possible ball into the box.
Yeah, it's a fair comment. I think in the first 10 minutes, we actually did get Fatawu 1-on-1 against his defender multiple times. And there was a time where Ramsey and Monga combined, and Ramsey almost got in, which was quite good. But unfortunately, that only lasted 10 minutes. So it's something I'll do. I mean, to be honest with you, I do actually agree with the guy here. Where did he put it? Just said that he's done nothing today, Monga. I think that's fair. I think it's also fair to say that he's been used in the wrong games. Like, I think that, to be fair, this is like a real acid test for you when you're like a youngster trying to make your way to play away at Milwall, right? Because literally it's the Lions' den, aggressive towards you. You're going to get fouled all game long. And it's like, can you deal with that going forward? I don't think he could. Don't think he was the only one that couldn't deal with it. He probably should have come off the bench in a game like this for that reason. So I think that was a bit naive. But you're right. We've got to get something going. We've got to change it. And that's why, we're not... as you say, Luke, basically, we've said it all season long. We don't get those wingers one-on-one enough. Or as you said today, sometimes we did get them one-on-one, but then they've got nothing that they can really do with it. I would still prefer that, because at least they can beat their man. There should be something that they could do with it. Yeah, I think this is a good comment. Pre-season overloading the flanks, that's not been seen in the league. Totally agree. So he's got to work on it, Marty. And you guys gave him 3.8 overall. Okay, let's come to Abdul Fattah. I mean, Luke, you can take this one now. I mean, you even saw the Millwall players at the end doing that to him, saying crybaby. What did you make of Abdul Fattah today?
He had his few moments where he's dinged the ball in, put a half-decent cross in, but then he's had other ones that have been honking. He's tried hero ball as well, which you can expect from Fatawu. Again, he's played himself into a little bit of trouble, though, because he's had no support. Again, taking his first man on, trying to take his second man on, been doubled up on. And then he's been moved over to the left, a complete fucking brain-dead Cooper move, by the way, where he's not had a good time at all, mate. That really didn't suit him. He was obviously getting frustrated as well. He did have his moments, though. I will say that like he's underrated with his physicality, putting his back to his man, holding the ball up. But I'm going to give him a 5 today, to be honest with you. I think that's fair.
I think that's generous. And yeah, you guys giving him a 3.6. He didn't do anything. He was trying to, worst performance today. I think I might say he's worse, but he's definitely, this is totally right from Peter Walker. The fact that he's nullified every match tells you something about the system. Totally agree with you there. All right, let's move on to Jordan Ayew. Duck, you can take this one.
I don't have much to say on our attacking players. I think Ayew was one of the more visible. I think he's still trying. It's clear the pace isn't there. He didn't release the ball quick enough today, I thought. I thought he was also a bit unlucky with the referee. A few times he was definitely fouled when he wasn't given, when things though weren't given. But man, we are in trouble if that is our starting striker in the grand year of 2025. Not much more to say on him. He just slipped out of the match in the second half, I felt, before he was then subbed off for two more players who was just, as invisible. So not much more to say.
He got moved into the 10 where he's terrible, but he's terrible at 9 or 10, I feel. Doesn't do anything. 3,
give him that cane, man.
Walking stick for Ayew.
He's trying, but time's passed him.
Yeah. Referee today, oh my God. I thought the referee was atrocious. It was a penalty, definitely was, but there were a lot of... don't get me wrong. I think in the Championship, you expect it to be more physical. You expect less things to be given, but there were a lot of times where there were clear fouls on the players that weren't given. And then I think our players fouled back trying to be physical, and then he got given against us. I personally would have given him probably a 2.5 or something like that. What did you guys make of the ref?
Shocking.
He got bodied twice. One of them was criminal. Ramsey got absolutely buried. I still think it was a penalty in the box. I forgot on who. I think that he was awful both ways. Thomas getting soft calls as well earlier was bullshit. The Championship referee standard is honking. This guy gets a 1.
Yeah. There you go. I mean, just to have it right, we're not saying we lost because of the ref. Absolutely not. But the ref was fucking terrible. In fact, I don't think there's a single game this season that we've been screwed by the ref, to be honest with you, that it's cost us. All right, let's get on to the subs. And these were a load of shit as well. I'm going to stick with you, Luke, with Julian Carranza. I think this guy's first touch is actually worse than Daka's, which is saying something. He's been a major disappointment. What did you think of Carranza?
He has, right? Because, again, I still stand by that his positioning is better than Ayew and Daka. But he's, like you mentioned, his first touch just completely is criminal. If he scored that bicycle kick, we're coming here glazing like he's the next coming of football Christ. But he's awful. I think he's just going to have to be sent back in January. We're going to have to look at something else. I don't want to go for a striker to buy, but I don't know, mate. At least bring Evans in or something. This guy ain't it. He's not cut out for it. And what's worrying as well is he's not up physically for this system at all, and he's a big lad and he's getting bodied every single time. He gets a 2 from me.
Yeah, 2. Wow. Yeah, and he got 2.8, so you're bang on the money there. I think he was very poor, to be honest. No impact whatsoever. Just getting fouled the whole time. Silko Thomas, so this was a bit of a surprise one to come off the bench because he came on before Mavididi. He ended up playing both left-hand side and right-hand side. I feel like the players absolutely disregarded him completely the whole game, which not really his fault. But what did you make of Silko Thomas, Duck?
Yeah, unfortunate. Had a poor pass in the final minute where, had that cross been better or had it been a shot, it would have been a threatening chance. I like this Desire. I thought he looks all right. I think he can have his moments in the Championship. I don't think, I'm sitting here screaming Starboy, but I think he can be of use. I do agree with the anonymous comment you just pulled off, but I don't think much of that is his fault. And many times, I was thinking that was the most obvious pass to make. He just didn't get the ball. I think for the first 20 minutes he was on the pitch, he didn't get it. Maybe once or twice. So, I think much of the invisible comes from that. But I think he's looking to fight and break into the team. I don't think he'll start over either Mavididi, Manga, or Fatawu, of course. But I think he can have some sub appearances, and I'm hopeful he'll get a goal this season, or maybe two when we really need it.
Yeah, you guys gave him a 3.7. I think you guys been a bit generous. I think there was this one moment right at the end where he did get the ball and he just lost it in the wings, didn't really impact the game. But to be fair, he's feeding on scraps as well. What can you really do? But I mean, you got to question why a player like that is coming on and why is he coming on before Stepi Mavididi as well. Patson Daka, I know Luke really wants to take him. I'm actually going to give him to Locks. Welcome back. What do you make of Patson Daka?
Yeah, like a 2 for me. I just didn't really. He had that one.
You like the number 2, don't you, Locks? That's what I've heard.
Yeah, sorry guys, I've been away for the last 10 minutes. Listen, I think he came on and he really didn't do anything. He had that one chance towards the end of the game, where he got his head on the end of it, and I think it went straight into the keeper, or maybe not straight down the middle, but the keeper caught it. So, yeah. Other than that, I'd probably just give him a 2. And to be fair, I'm struggling to not give him a 1, but I'll give him a 2 just for getting a head on goal. There you go.
Yeah. I think other than that, he literally would have got nothing, but at least he did something. It'd be funny if he'd have scored it, but of course he knew he wasn't. Absolutely not. Wild FaZe, come to you with this one, Luke. What did you make of FaZe? Came on towards the end as we went to a sort of... He played at left back for a little while, then we went more to a back 3, but he was on the left side of that back 3. What did you think of him?
I thought he didn't put a foot wrong. I thought he had his moments in build-up play that were good as well, getting further up the pitch, but didn't get caught with his pants down and transition, fortunately for him. It wasn't on long enough, but if he played off full half, I'd give him a 6. I don't think he put a foot wrong.
Yeah. So you're giving him a 6. Yeah. 3.8. I think not really as well. I think it's 5 average. Didn't do anything wrong, really. Mavididi, come to you with this one, Duck. So he got interesting. He was tried as a number 10 today behind 2 strikers. He was trying quite hard, I felt, when he was on, but a lot of people here are just putting the ghost emoji. What did you make?
I don't think he did much wrong. I don't think he got the ball much, though, and that's a bit on him, I would say, because he's the number 10, right? You got to involve yourself in the game. Yeah, I agree with Ryan. I feel period forgot he came on. I'm going to say, with the injury situation to Ramsey, I'd be able to see him tried as a number 10 next game. Like, start him and give him a fair chance in the system. Because I feel like something needs to change, and I don't want to see JJ move up to the 10 again because he's better as the number 8. So, either him or Lewis Page, in my opinion, should be given that chance. But he was invisible this game of 3.
Yeah, you guys gave him a 3.2. Anonymous, really. Yeah, so many players wanting to leave in January. We're in big trouble. So let's end on the manager. I'll bring up the poll as well. We've asked you Martien or Martial, but let's give him a rating. Both of you, actually, I'll come to you on this. You can give me your thoughts. I'll come to you, Luke. Overall, he has made 5 subs. He's had a lineup. He's seen a bozo moment. Tell me first your rating and then give me in or out afterwards. So rating first. What did you make of Marty?
1 and out. One out, Martin. He's tried everything in the kitchen sink and tried hoping something sticks, and it's not worked. He's played well. He's played Luke Thomas again, brain dead. He's done the coup for Tawa on the left hand side, didn't work, brain dead. The 2 strikers up top didn't work. Another system in the second half, both systems failed, and also he's played Silko on the left and right hand side as well. He's tried everything, mate. He looked devoid of ideas. His face said a million words in one just by looking at him the last 10 minutes. He's out of his depth, in my opinion, similar to Potts at Chelsea. I'm not saying we've got the Rolls Royce list like we did last time in the Championship, but like you mentioned, on paper, we have a lot of good players, overpaid or not, and he is not getting the best out of them. Multiple draws and now a loss, all down to his tactics, and he has no excuse. And if he throws the players again under the bus in the press conference, when we know it, most likely a lot of it is on him, you have to say it's Martial, because then the players stop playing for him. I'm not saying anyone's going to come in and do an amazing job, but if we were like, if we're not going to go up with him, and even if we did, I wouldn't trust him anyway. Our build-up is poor under him. We are turning over the ball way too much.
Yes.
We're not dealing well with the physicality either. So if we're not going to deal well with the physicality, then we need to keep possession, not turn the ball over so much. He is not it for me. Unfortunately, I've tried defending this guy, and I liked his attitude at first. Finish my rant.
This is really good from Matty B. Goes, what's happened to Marty's P's of positioning and pressing? Even the possession, we don't really have that much of either. Have you seen that at all? No, none of what he said is there to it. And Elm Steve has been telling us that the away fans have turned, and it's normally game over once that's happened. Duck, how about you? Rating, and are you in or out?
I think I'm still Marty in. I'm disappointed by how long it takes to fix some of the issues, but I think I'm at a point as well where I think we've got a competent manager who his genuine philosophy I do like. Have I seen it played out to perfection yet? No. Have I seen good patterns? Have I seen some good goals? Yes. Have I seen some honking mistakes and shocking decisions? Yes. Have I seen a squad that's in complete disarray and a club that is, literally burning, you could say? Yes. I just don't, unless there is, a magic man who we're all convinced is the perfect fit for Leicester that pops up on the market as a free agent, then I'm sticking with Marty, because he needs time to try and sort this mess out. He needs our backing. It's not been great so far. There's been games where we should have lost, where we've been lucky to get a win. There's been games where we should have won, where we've been unlucky to get a draw or not even get anything at all. And I think this rating is fair enough for today, because I think he got it wrong, not dropping Luke Thomas after so many performances and being it so clear. But you're obsessed with the dream of exciting football.
This is a fair comment to both of you, actually, because I think you have to look at what is working in football at the moment and also the squad that we've got. Because the thing is, I think it's fair to say to anyone that comes in what they can do, but it's like they can't. This ain't going to work. It's just not working, right? We're not going to be able to out pass away or anything like that. I'll bring it up just quickly. So here was the poll, Marty in or Marty out, that Locks ran. And you can see 55% are still Marty in, 45% is Marty out. That's interesting. I thought it would have gone the other way by now. I think that's probably more recognizing the fact that the club's fucked, isn't it, really? But that I've got to say, someone asked me that was during the stream, it's the most concerned they've seen me. It's because it was very important that we got off and got a bit of momentum and morale in the team, because once the morale goes, you've got too many players in the team. Harry Winks, not here next season. Ricardo Pereira, not here next season. Wout Faes, not here next season. So many players won't be here next season. They won't give a shit. Even some of our best players, Jordan James, he's on loan, doesn't have to come here next season. Aaron Ramsey, I mean, who knows how long he's out for. Ayew, gone. And if people don't care, then there's no motivation to want to care, and therefore you're going to chuck it in. And what you're seeing in games like today is Milwall, man for man, may not have the talent to match Leicester, but if they want it and they've got their home crowd behind them, they're going to beat you and they're going to be easy. And I think this was an easy game for Millwall. I think they rode the storm for the first 10 minutes, and then it was easy for them. What do you guys make of that? Sorry, I had a bit of a monologue there. I'll come to you.
No.
Yeah.
I agree with everything you've said, mate. I think you've just basically nailed. I think all three of us have made very valid points. I just think that you're definitely right that a lot of the comments are saying the same thing, that the football is starting to go away from the possession style of football. I definitely think there's still elements of it there, but I do think it's been tweaked and it's a lot more dependent on transition, and we just don't have that. He's trying to do that in build up sometimes of Marty, but like to be really direct and really fast, but there's no control. That's the biggest difference between him and Enzo, in my opinion. And when you've got no control like that, we look awful. We don't have the players to do the style he wants. He's not demonstrated, as Doug mentioned already, effectively for at least 90 minutes. And when, like you mentioned, when you've not got players playing for him, and we've got a points deduction looming over our heads as well, morale can get even worse when he loses that, and then you've got extra added stress and pressure, and then suddenly we go from not making playoffs to are we now in a relegation dogfight? That's what concerns me.
Yep. Casey Gay here, I agree with you. All the goals he scored are screamers. Marty's system has not created anything, and you saw it again in today's game, that probably actually the best chance at the end there comes from someone smacking in a cross from out wide and for someone to head it in. Maybe at the start of the game, we were creating some stuff. Aaron Ramsey maybe a bit unlucky, cutting the ball back. No one's there to finish it off. But when Fatawi's chance comes, that comes because he capitalizes on a mistake and he doesn't pass it. So it's true. That's the thing, is a system. We got low XG. That's the thing, is that the first 10 games, we got away with it. Now this data is catching up with you, and it just shows you that you can't do it. I'll come to you, Doug, to see what your thoughts are on that as well, because that's the thing is that, maybe that people have been saying it. Maybe they're probably right, which is that given the way that it's panned out, we actually probably would have been better off having Dyche or Chris Wilder. Although maybe they couldn't get a tune out of this squad either. That's a big fear if that's the case.
I want to ask this question. Do you not think Martin Fuentes can be a pragmatic manager?
He was overly pragmatic.
Yeah,
that's it. Anil. He was overly talk over you, but he was overly pragmatic today with 4 different systems and people, multiple different out positions that did not work. Nothing worked whatsoever today. He's tried everything and none of it worked against Milwall. Fucking end of. Not good enough.
Well, but he didn't go to it fast enough either. I get that. I think at the end, going a bit more direct, we still showed something. But he's going to have to do. I think for me, we'll see it again. Like if we line up, can you imagine if we line up against Blackburn and Luke Thomas is on the team sheet again?
Yeah,
Fuck me.
But I'll say I think what's important to remember, right? If you look at some of the stats and how we've played under him, and if you think back to the game he played against Enzo Moresco at QPR, where they won 1-1, it's a completely different system, right? He can be a pragmatic manager, and I think this game feels a lot like a turning point because next game will now be crucial. The results have been so bad for so long now that next game, if there isn't that fundamental change, either in Luke Thomas starting or not, or the result or the way we play, something will eventually have to give. And we'll see. I still don't think there's a better option out there. I mean, if Sean Dyche was available still, we could talk about that. But he's not. He's playing in the Premier League. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, not sure he'd want to come to Leicester, mate.
Let me get your opinion, Locks, before I wrap up the show, because I think what's happened to you is what's happened to Leicester. You've just had the mayor and it's all gone to the toilet. What's going on? What have you thought about Marty today and where he's at? The poll was 55% still in, but Steve told us that the away fans have definitely turned now. And normally, as soon as that happens, you're in massive trouble. What do you make of this situation right now? Because just put it there, there's another international break after the next game. And I've got a feeling that we lose at the King
We've got
Power.
a few games still to go, I believe.
I think that this has not been good enough whatsoever this season so far. I would agree with some people that there were warning signs from the very beginning. I remember I can't remember what game it was, but it was one of the pre-season games with Neil, one of his first games. And I think I said, you said, we both said that we didn't really create anything in that game. Like, we won, but we didn't really create anything. And maybe there was a bit of a worry there. However, I did trust, and I still think I trust Marty. Although that trust can fade very quickly. He does need to do something. This system now is just not working with these players. Doc just said this game was a turning point. I think we all would have thought that the last game was the turning point, right? Where you go and get
the majority of people in the votes were still Marty in after that, right?
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant the turning point, as in for Marty to change something.
You hope every game will be like a turning point, right? The win against Swansea, that will be the turning point to go kick on and get a streak of good results to build momentum. Like, you always hope that a game will have more meaning, but I think in terms of the fan base opinion on Marty, you can see right now it's so split. If he gets it wrong again the next game, I feel like the pendulum will swing. If that's kind of the point I'm making here. The pendulum will swing for more Marty's out than Marty's ins. Where like the vote was very close today, and that's why I feel like we are at this turning point in terms of public perception from the fan base of what should be happening. And I hope he gets it right. I think he has some fundamental good ideas.
Do you think the players still playing from? I think that in general they were. Like the first 10 minutes of this game, they were properly running around. It looked great, but it may not even be that they necessarily have stopped playing for the manager, but they might have just stopped playing. Do you know what I mean? Like towards the end, like the thing that I think makes me angry about this game is that you're thinking, oh no, when there's that penalty, that's it, it's game over. Jakob makes a great save, and that should give you that you could turn that into a 2-1 win, right? Because all of a sudden you've been shite the whole game and you've been given something. We didn't even make a chance after that, right? And that's a massive concern for me as well. When you see that, it cannot be going well. So what do you think? I mean, do you think that the players are, or have they subconsciously given up already?
I was just going to say, I think they are still playing for him, but it won't be long. It won't be long before they throw in the towel. What I will say though is, I think now at this point, I'm at the point where I look at us under Marty, and I think this system has to change. Like in previous games, I've said, okay, if we work on this and we work on that, we can get this working. I don't think we can now. I think there are fundamental changes that Marty has to make and Aluko playing, Page playing, and Jake Evans playing. What a lot of fans online are saying. I don't think that's going to change the tide either. I think there are systematic changes that are going to be needed to how we set up. If that happens, then yes, I think we can turn this season around. But as it stands, in the current setup that we use in games, I don't think so. I think we're in trouble.
Yeah, big time. Yeah, no system can fix us. It's over. We'll see. All right, let's have a look at the results from today then. So Coventry win 3-1. Ipswich managed to beat West Brom. Blackburn beat Southampton despite being a goal down. So we'll see in a moment. They're still having a terrible time as well. Stoke win. Bristol beat Birmingham City. Derby County beat Marty's old club QPR. Middlesbrough got an equaliser against Wrexham. Hull and Charlton drew. You see we lost to Milwall there. Sheffield Wednesday lose to Oxford United at home. And Swansea beat Norwich City. So there's a sack race heading on right now. And we've got someone who's in it. What does that mean for the table? Here we go. So Coventry, 6 wins in a row, running away with it now. We're 11 points behind Coventry already. Jesus Christ, after 12 games. And we haven't got a points deduction, by the way. That's insane. Middlesbrough second on 25. Leicester. I mean, here's the crazy thing, though, with the championship is that, playoffs are a thing, but we have got a deduction if that comes. Millwall are up to third after beating us 4 wins in a row. Goal difference of just +1, by the way, Mill. Very crazy. Bristol in 4th, Stoke 5th. It's a crazy championship. Look how high up Stoke, Charlton, Preston, Millwall, Bristol, Borough. A mental championship. It really is. And that just makes it even worse. I got there. Can you see Southampton at the bottom in 20th place? So there you go. But just because of the fact that we have been rubbish and are still not as bad as some other teams doesn't mean, 100 points to play for. Richard, how many of those 100 points do you think we'll get? I'll ask the panel that as well. We've got 100 points left to get. How many do you think we'll get based on current form?
26. Can I just quickly answer just one quick question you mentioned? You asked again, do I think the players are playing for Martin? You mentioned the first 10 minutes they are. I just want to say and point out, because we asked, where is Jake Evans? He's not even on the bench. I think that's very indicative that he is capable of falling out of players. I know he had a honking game, but he was great in preseason. At least he could have been on the bare minimum on the bench and been integrated back in and given a second chance. We're all allowed one bad game. I definitely think if they come out and say that he's injured, I think he's fallen out with him. So it's definitely possible. Ben Nelson, with Marty Cifuentes. So I'm very
Jake Evans is another odd one. I don't think he's been in the single match day squad, and I think that's weird. You don't necessarily expect him. Yeah, I think he should have got some minutes by now, Jake Evans. Maybe not.
Especially signed a contract too, right? You could have maybe argued, sign the paper and we'll start integrating you into the team. And he signed them. We haven't even seen him on the bench since he signed his contract. So, and this is the other thing as well. This isn't on Marty, just to round this up. This isn't on Marty, like whether people get sent out on loan or not. But like if you've been brought in to play youth and all these players that you mentioned earlier, you're not going to be here next year, and there is a points deduction, and if you're not going to accept that you're not going to go up, then let's at the bare minimum at least get a tune out of these players and get some minutes in until if they're not going to go out and loan, because otherwise they depreciate in value just because of not getting minutes in their development.
Yeah, I agree with this. If Nelson was actually injured, Marty would have mentioned it, and he hasn't mentioned it at all. Steve thinks we'll end on 62 points. That's quite optimistic because that could still sneak you into the playoffs. I don't see it right now, not unless there's a major fucking change, pardon my language. We're looking at the fixtures here. So actually, my bad, because I thought the international break was after the Blackburn game, but I'm wrong. So it's another 3 match day week next week. We've got Blackburn at home, Middlesbrough at home, Norwich away. So that's 9 points to get for. What do you think will be the results from those matches? I'll start with locks. Out of 9, how many points do you see us getting?
Let me have a look. I'm starting from Blackburn. I'm going to say I'm going to say on my current opinion of the team, I'm going to say we get 7 points from that.
Really? Wow. Okay. Luke, what do you think out of 9 points there?
Oh, sorry. Out of 9, which one? I was on about the whole set of fixtures. Sorry.
No, oh wow. Okay, that's more realistic.
Out of how many? Out of
sorry.
which games?
These next three. Let me help you out here. Sorry, buddy.
Sorry, it's Blackburn, Borough, and Norwich. Yeah, 3 points.
Yeah.
I think we'll beat Blackburn, and I think we might lose to the other two. But
I'm going
How
none.
about you, Luke? What do you think?
0.
Wow, that.
Well,
bad.
he'll be sacked. He'll be sacked if we get 0 from the next round.
Yeah.
I think he will be. Yeah.
How about you, Duck? What do you think?
All 9.
Ooh.
These fixtures, we've played Milwall, so they're the 3. What are we going to get?
Yeah, we're probably gonna turn it around, get 9, get 7. I don't know, man. It's blind optimism at that point, blind delusion. I need something to keep myself going with how football's going at the moment. So yeah, fuck it, we get all 9. Who cares?
All 9. Wow.
Who
Okay.
cares?
I don't know. I'll say 4, but where is the next win coming from? Maybe we can beat Blackburn at home, but we're in big trouble. All right. Well, we don't want to end on Victor Christensen. That's it from the match ratings. It's been an awful day. Come to you, Locks. How are we going to end the show? Oh,
That was weird, wasn't it? There we go.
Yeah.
How are we going to end the show? No, I mean, yeah, thank you to everybody for joining. Much appreciated as always. Make sure to hit a like on the video as well if you haven't already. We will be back tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. for Bad Morning Foxes, of course. Not a good one. And yeah, what another disaster of a match day. It's interesting seeing the split, because just to offer some context, by the way, very quickly on this, I know it's a different platform. I did a poll on Twitter last week after the whole game, and the response to that one, if I just bring it up, was 85% in. 85% in on X after the whole game. Now it's 55 in on YouTube, so I'll probably do another one on X and see what the results are. But
wow, I thought people were normally more ancillary, more fired up on X. That's very interesting. Okay.
Fox's talk is probably 85% out, Matty out. So, but yeah, anyway. Well, yeah, we'll end it there. Thank you to everybody. Thanks to Doc. Thanks to Neil. Thanks to Luke, as always. Thanks to everybody in the chat. We will be back, like I said, 9:30 a.m. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. See you in the morning. Bye-bye. No more 200 grand, but our new sponsors, The Beautiful Frame, have smashed it with this Jamie Vardy piece. It's unreal. They're a local Leicester business as well, which makes it even better. And not just City, they do prints for other clubs as well. So it's perfect if you are stuck for a birthday or Christmas present for one of your friends or family. Now, the best bit, they have sorted BTG viewers out with a discount. Just use BTG12 at checkout for money off. BTG12. Grab yours now at thebeautifulframe.com. The link is down below.